What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, or should I say, welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, because tonight, on the docket for the watch-alongs on my channel, we are watching Five Nights at Freddy's. That's right. One of the most highly anticipated movies of the year for a lot of people, I assume. And within a weekend, it made its money back, and I'm happy about it because it deserves it.
That was crazy how much money it made. That was insane.
Yeah, like over like $80 million within its opening weekend, and I'm like, yep, we're getting a sequel, like instantly. Like
I instantly knew that
it was just because like I could tell because of the fact that my theater was full the first time I saw this movie. It was like there is no doubt in my mind this movie is going to make a shit ton of money, and we are going to get a sequel.
Yeah,
like
my theater was also just completely like full, and every ticket was gone.
It was just sold out. Like
everything.
I know I told you guys. I think I told you guys this, but both showings I went, like the first showing I went to, obviously I didn't go to two showings. I just went to one showing because I only saw this one once. Both showings for 7:15, which is the showing I went to, and the showing at 9:35 p.m. were sold out. Like both of those showings, and I was like, well, good thing I ordered my ticket on time. Because it was
for me, honestly, I had two. We had two showings that I could go to. I clicked onto one of them to see, if it's sold out or not. The first one was sold out, and the second one was almost sold out. But I just got a single place to watch or sit. I was definitely lucky for me, but like it was so close to not.
Bro, dude, if you did not see this one in the theater, bro, just like on that certain day that you were able to get the ticket, it was like you completely missed out on it. Like,
Yeah. I got lucky to see it two times, but
Peacock,
I don't know how.
Yeah. So I mean, anyways, got a couple comments. We got The View with Drew, aka the MVP of this channel. What is up, Drew? Thank you so much. Says, I have excellent news that will make you all excited. I saw Mutant Mayhem for the first time today, and there will be a view on my channel tonight. Awesome.
Hey,
nice. Or should I say cowabunga, dude? Because that is awesome.
I'm
excited. We're excited to hear what you think.
Movie.
Saw that one 3 times in theaters, and fourth time was about a week. Was last week, and it still is just as awesome as I remember.
Oh, 100%.
And
really hoping for
I almost forgot to mention, we're literally 3 minutes into the stream, and I have not even introduced my guests yet. That hasn't happened before. So, as you can see, my buddy Toby, aka DXRK Movies, is back from the Mutant Mayhem Watch Long. How's it going, my friend?
Doing great.
Come on, I gotta fix this freaking thing because it's like it's wanting to just play on me. Anyways, and also, no one new to my channel, but this is his first watch along he's been on my channel, and I'm glad we finally got him on for this one. It is my buddy Gavin. So, how's it going, my man?
Hey, everybody. I'm doing great. I'm ready to watch this movie. I got some Wingstop for dinner as well, so I'm super excited for tonight. It's going to be fun.
Oh, yes, sir. That is going to be that's going to be interesting. So yeah, I cannot wait to see how you guys feel on this this rewatch of this movie, because I've only watched it once. Toby's seen it twice, and
Gavin,
times. I'm pretty sure has only watched 3 times. So, and Gavin has watched it once.
Yeah,
hold on a second. Somebody's here. So yeah, guys, he is a little late, but we're gonna cut him some slack because personal life things happen. But one of my co-hosts is here. It is Mike. How's it going, Mike?
How's it going?
Hey,
what's up, fellas? How's it going?
It is good to see you, Mike. We are happy to have you here.
So yeah, it's good to be here, man. Did we start yet or no?
No, we didn't start the movie yet, so you're lucky.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Sorry, I was eating my McDonald's. My bad.
Oh no, you're fine.
Fair enough.
I'm just gonna say, man, you are allowed to eat during the streams when we're watching a movie. Like, you are allowed to do that.
I
So,
just don't prefer to eat during the streams. I mean, having a drink is a necessity, but
like having a drink is like a different story. Gotcha.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I got some Coke Zero on me.
Hey,
Got
nice
some
pick.
Dang.
got some peach Celsius sparkling water. So
Water.
Nice, man.
good flavors. So what do you got, Toby?
Water.
Water.
It's regular water.
So yeah, so we're 5 minutes in, so I think we'll start getting to it. So if you guys do not know how watch-alongs work, grab your physical copy of Five Nights at Freddy's, or stream it on Peacock if you guys have that. If you don't have this physically, which if you guys enjoyed the movie, like most of us do, that are in this room, go get this movie on 4K or Blu-ray. Just go get it. Support physical media, people. That's all I'm saying. Like.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, that's right. And so yeah, also on Peacock. So queue up to 000. When we say play, we will start the movie and provide commentary throughout and take your guys' live comments and questions throughout the night. So what do you say, boys? You ready?
I'm all set.
Oh yeah, let's do this.
All right. I will count this one down. 3. Actually, no, hold on. Because this is called Five Nights at Freddy's, we're gonna do this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right. I had to do that for a second because it was just the perfect time for it, you know?
Yeah.
Let's see. Mike, you're gonna be happy about this from Mr. View with Drew.
Oh.
He saw Mutant Mayhem for the first time today, and there's gonna be a review on his channel. So
awesome, man. Hope you enjoyed
let's hope
it.
you liked it. We hope you liked it, Drew.
Also MVP.
Yep. Ethan's also in the chat, says not really a Five Nights at Freddy's fan. Fair enough.
I'm just kidding.
Freddy is your streamer profile. Yes, it is. It is Mr. Freddy Fazbear himself.
What is mine? I don't remember. Oh, it's the motherfucker from Blade Runner. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Ryan Gosling from 2049.
Yeah.
And it says one more watch along for the year, and then I'm done. That is correct. Next, the last watch along of this year is on Thursday, and it's going to be a fun one, which is going to be for Gran Turismo. So,
I did check out the 4K for it, and I ended up just watching the ending of the movie because that's what I was watching for the the reference of it, and it looks fantastic on 4K, by the way. And
I watched it on my phone. I watched it on my phone, on my flight over to New York, and that movie.
Visually.
Why is that film not getting talked about?
Yeah,
that's weird.
It's pretty good, bro.
It was so good.
It
was
fantastic.
That was such a good movie.
Oh,
so
great,
wanted to say just for anybody that's wondering, you may see all of these guys back on Thursday night. We'll see. You might see all of these guys back.
Hoping I can make it.
I mean, obviously you'll see this guy back.
Probably, yeah, probably. I'm hoping at least.
Because of Frisky, that's the reason why we had to bump it up to Thursday. So,
what day did we have it? Was it Friday?
Yeah, it was supposed to be Friday, but
gotcha, yeah.
But then because of something that came up, he had to move it up. We had to move it up to a day earlier. But it's all right.
It was so awesome seeing this sequence with Markiplier, and I think that would have been so cool knowing that.
Yeah.
Was
oh my god!
plan.
Yes. Thank you for bringing that up. Wait, is somebody
I still love the framing. When earlier in the scene when we had Foxy, the silhouette light up, I thought that was awesome. But I would have been so cool opening this movie with Markiplier.
It would have been so.
Just for one scene, yeah. Just for one scene for him to cameo, that would be perfect. What's he getting put into? Is a Freddy Fazbear suit.
Mm-hmm.
This is this was insane watching this for the first time.
That is just
knowing
unsettling
it was in the movie, but still.
I can't lie to you, man. When I was seeing this in the theater, this is honestly really unsettling. It's you never in your life in a horror film you would see that someone would be stuffed into an animatronic suit.
I mean, it's
part of me wishes this was PG. Part of me wishes that was rated R because weird part of me kind of wants to see what that looked like, but I also don't.
But then at the same time, with this film being PG-13, and even with some of the kills, you actually still see them. Like, despite the fact that they're still cut away, you still see them.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Like
it's
that
not
one
like
was,
boundaries
it's not,
in
that was-
indie.
it's
I
not
was
like
not
some indie
expecting
horror
that.
films where it's like they just completely cut away from it, and you don't even get to see like the best part of it, which is like the best kill of the movie.
Yeah.
Like whenever they do that, it's like whenever they do that for independent horror, like ones that are like unrated, it's like that's inexcusable to me.
It is though because of their budget, in my opinion at least. But you know,
I
Matthew
forgot who
Lillard.
did the score for this. But oh my gosh, is the score awesome for this opening credits? And I love that it's the 8-bit stuff from the games too. Like as much as I was not a big fan of Newton Brothers, there we go. As much as I wasn't a big fan of this movie, they cared so much, and I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Emma Tammy, who is the director of this film, is like you can tell like she is an avid Five Nights at Freddy's fan. Like,
yeah.
But also the thing that I think really helps with this film is that it's actually written by the game's creator, which is Scott Cawthon.
Yeah.
Like, I think that really helps for this movie, and
it was also like
series Five Nights at Freddy's created by Scott Cawthon.
Yeah, and I mean it was like very much like overlooked by Scott Cawthon as well.
Yeah.
I
heard some things about him like approving every scene or something like that. That's what I've heard though, but I don't know.
Yep.
Yeah,
it's 6 a.m. And we are introduced to Mr. Michael Schmidt.
Michael Shit?
Schmidt.
Oh.
A part of me
and
kind of
can somebody help me here? Who plays as Mr. Mike in this movie?
Josh Hutcherson.
Josh Hutcherson.
My brother. My brother Josh Hutcherson. Like, I was a big fan of this guy growing up as a kid. Like with films like with a film like RV and Bridge to Terabithia, I was a huge fan of this guy.
Fucking RV, dude. Where do I
like seriously?
I have a copy of RV
they have like these they have the sewage tank. They try to fix it with this guy tries to fix it with gasoline. It launches into the air and just all lands on Robin Williams. Like all the sewage just lands on him.
RV, boom. It's in a double pack with Jumanji. But...
Oh. 5 minutes. I need you dressed. 5 minutes. She just throws the teddy bear at him. That's funny.
I like that this movie was written by Cawthon, but a part of me also doesn't because you can tell he's not really a film screenwriter, and a lot of stuff that could, let's say, be overlooked in the way from the games, like a lot of the mess.
But I think with this film is like
a film.
But I think this film was morely not just reliant on obviously the animatronics. I think they were really just trying to tell at least somewhat of a decent story revolving around our security guard. Like that's the thing I appreciated about this film most was story first. It was involving story first over animatronic massacre. Like
that is true.
That was the thing I really admired about this film, and that's one of my biggest positives towards it is telling a story first.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting them to take their time fleshing this movie out for the first 30 minutes. I wasn't expecting that, but it helps a lot.
100% sure. Oh no! Oh no!
I remember when this got leaked, and I was so confused what was going on.
Yeah.
Some people hate this, but I think it makes sense.
No, I actually think this. I'm not gonna lie to you, Gavin. I think this scene really helps us get behind Mike.
Right? Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my god, dude, that's a little excessive. Like, I would just talk to him first. Like, if I was him, if I was Mike, I would talk to him first before beating him up. Like.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably wouldn't have gone to the level of tackling him into a fountain, but you know,
like I would have gone. Like, I'm just saying, like, if I was him, I would talk to the guy first before beating him up. Like,
yeah,
because if it was actually a kidnapper, then yeah, I would beat him up.
Now you're stuck with this guy.
Oh, look at
Steve Rackman.
It's freaking Matthew Lillard.
I think it would have been really fun if they if they had, I mean, spoiler alert, you guys have already seen it, but anyone in the chat who hasn't seen it,
Man,
I think it would have been
broad
kind of fun
daylight
if they had like a
in front of his child,
like a scrambled up version of William Afton as the name of his character, but you know, instead of Steve Raglan. But
Steve Raglan.
Yeah, I think that would
Fire
have been
Zone
kind of
sales
fun.
associate 2 months terminated insubordination.
I feel like that could have made it more confusing for like general audience members
Jeez,
not having it say William Afton. But like we all people who played FNAF already know. But I feel like if it was like a more like I like that a lot. The like a damaged kind of William Afton thing there, I think would have been nice. I never thought of that though. That's cool.
Yeah, like scrambled up William Afton. Yeah.
Like, coffee, bro. I just love that. He's like, he just goes over his employment record, and I'm like, bro, I've been hired for way longer than those times. Like he was hired for Tire Zone and was only hired for 2 months. He got terminated because of insubordination, and only worked 1 week at Media World for custodial staff. That's kind of funny. But also losing a job and trying to find more work is not that easy.
He knows from experience.
I know from experience, so it's not easy. But I was gonna say also, but it's like I understand like why, but then again, after Mike beat up the guy in the fountain, I was like, okay, now I understand why he is the way he is and why he has to take sleeping pills.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it helped me understand him because you only have to worry about one thing: keeping people out. That's 2 things.
I love that.
How's the pay?
Not great.
Hours are worse.
I love that delivery so much. That was so good.
I can't do nights. I can't work night shifts anymore either, dude. Because having to work night shifts for me, I've had to work 2 times I worked at 2 retail jobs. And whenever I had to work night shifts, it was kind of a nightmare. Not gonna say how, but once you guys actually start working, I'm just gonna say when you guys actually work if you guys decide to even work at retail, you'll know what I mean. It's like you're begging just to leave and go to bed, you know.
Now and then I don't sleep though, so I mean it's currently 3 a.m. So I mean, I think
Toby, I'm just gonna say, man, you are a champ. Like, just for that, there, buddy, you are a champ.
For real, man.
I mean,
it's only 9 where I am.
I couldn't miss fighting as a Freddy. I mean,
I mean, right? I mean, if you can still make it though, Toby, like for Thursday night for Gran Turismo, I mean, I know you're just really gonna just be like, I'm doing it.
As I am, I don't sleep.
Also, can I just say that
like 4:30 watching Saltburn, so don't know if that was a great idea, but
maybe not a good idea there, Gavin. I'm sorry to say, not a good idea.
Yeah.
Watching Saltburn while tired is not a good combination.
Doesn't seem
or
like
watching,
it.
Even watching a David Lynch movie tired is not a good combination. Because when it comes to David Lynch, you really got to be paying attention. Like,
okay, see, the thing is though, I feel like when I'm tired and I don't have my phone near me, like when I'm about to go to sleep or whatever, is usually when I focus a little bit more on a film, because that's when I actually watched Lost Highway for the first time. It was actually like right before I went to sleep one night.
Sitting off my friend.
I started watching it like right before I went to sleep. I got like 45 minutes into it and I was like, damn, this is good, but I better go to sleep. It's a good ass movie though.
But you should know what happens to
no idea
what
that is.
Dinners.
Oh, Lost Highway?
He's right.
Yep.
That's a good ass movie, dude. You gotta check that one out.
So good. Freaking Abby, dude. My friend says you're an idiot.
At least I'm reading.
Piper Rubio is a really good child actress, I must say.
Oh,
wasn't she like the first appearance?
I think this is her first movie. Like,
yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah. Have you guys seen those really
I think it was. Yeah.
disgusting? Have you seen those disgusting TikToks where it's like, I don't really want to say this out loud, but I think I'll just type it in the private chat. Hold up.
Oh God, Mike.
That's disgusting, dude.
Oh no. What kind of TikTok do you get? I don't think I get those. No.
I think you just watched too many gross TikTok there, but
No, it's my friend that's like pulling these up. He's like sitting at lunch one day. He's like, "Are you fucking kidding me? Another one of these things?" And I'm like, "Hold on."
I don't even have TikTok, so
So
I don't
good.
know.
I mean, I'm on
Fair
TikTok,
enough.
so there you go.
Good
I got
for
rid of
you.
that in like
I have it. but,
probably June or something. I have not looked back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I have
good for
it,
you.
but
Oh,
I
good for
use it sometimes.
Never
But I
mind.
do
Thank
not get whatever. Probably I don't know what you're typing.
Yeah.
But I do not get.
I mean, I'm
Oh,
pretty.
shit,
I
what's
mean,
the-
I got a lot of followers on TikTok though, which is actually pretty. Like, I've only had that app since like July, and
Oh wow, then yeah, you're going. Because I've seen some of your TikToks before.
Yeah, you post
Well,
like
actually, like-
7 times a day though, bro. So
I mean, that's what people want though, dude. They want content. Like,
I respect the grind personally. Like,
exactly, dude. That's why I try to put some little bit of work into my TikToks. It's just like they want content.
yeah. All right, I just sent it. It's icky.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
yeah. Like,
Oh my.
yep.
No, no, no,
I
no,
saw
no,
some
no,
of those
no,
on.
no,
Yeah,
no,
y'all
no.
haven't seen
People
those?
are weird.
That was.
It's disgusting, dude. It's fucking gross.
What?
You
People are
haven't seen?
weird,
Oh,
dude.
yeah. They're disgusting, bro.
But I was gonna say though,
Hey,
like,
Ginger.
I'm not saying like in a bad like. I'm only just saying that I'm only just saying that because it's like she really does show potential.
Yeah, I mean,
Bye.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like,
I ate them
uh,
Very good.
it's
Thank you.
just,
Love you.
It's just the way that
nasty.
people are talking about it is like.
The fact that it's a joke is disgusting, and I hate humanity just because of it. But you know,
Oh my. Okay, this is actually one of my biggest issues with this film is the aunt. She is so bad in this movie. Like she was definitely one of my biggest issues with this film. Oh, shut your mouth, dude.
Oh my God.
Dude, like, how is he supposed to know that guy was actually the dad of the kid? How is he
I'll
supposed
give props
to
to
know?
her though. She makes you hate her instantly.
yeah,
Like, yeah, I'll give it props for that. Like, but it's like you really don't need to act like that, even especially if you know how Mike is. Like,
Right.
You see what I mean? Like, how is he supposed to know that guy that he grabbed that guy that grabbed the child was actually the kid's dad?
Like he did go a little overboard, but he also has a massive PTSD from his childhood.
Yeah, he has
So it also
PTSD,
kind
so
of makes
it's
sense
like-
still.
So it's like, yeah, I can't blame him. But it's like at the same time, yeah, he definitely could have just at least talked.
Yeah.
Good point.
oh my fucking god, is that a stink bug? Shit. I don't got the energy to fucking beat up a stink bug.
Oh, me.
I don't have enough energy to go beat the shit out of this
my
stink
aunt is an
bug,
idiot,
but-
but
Huh?
I agree.
Wow.
His aunt is in it.
he's gonna have to work at Freddy Fazbear's so that way he can still keep the custody for his sister. Like, I'm just telling you right now, like,
Again,
if I have like a
The
like a
rating
bitch
I'm so
aunt like
mixed on.
that, I'm just like, let me just tell you, like, if I had like a really bitch aunt, that would want, like, even if I had a sister, like, would want state custody of her, I'd be like, I need to make sure I have a job, like. so that we can actually still work it out.
Because like I'm so conflicted on the writing of this movie because I think there's some dumb stuff, like especially with the writing of Vanessa. But then there's that such great setup of having the aunt come in to make him want to work there. Like that I think is well written. But then there's some other stuff later in the film with Vanessa that I think is just a little weird.
Fort, building your fort.
So is it said when this movie takes place? Like, is this modern?
The 2000.
2000.
It takes place in 2000. It literally says it like on the security camera when he gets pulled into the career office.
Yeah, that's what I caught it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Little Easter egg. So.
Okay. I'll be right back. Hold up.
Now I got. Do you guys think Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is going to be like a prequel, like the second game, or is it just going to be a direct sequel? My guess is direct sequel.
Direct sequel.
Probably a sequel. It's probably going to be a sequel.
But I wouldn't be mad about that though, because I actually want to see a follow up to this. Like,
well, I'm sure it's going to be a sequel though, because it could be a prequel, but it could also be a sequel because Matthew Lillard said that he was gonna he was on the 3-movie contract or whatever.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well,
I mean,
need a
it
whole
could always
franchise.
make more than if he was in like for the contract or not for 3 movies.
We need the whole franchise, to be honest.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, at least.
Right back.
All right.
I would love to see a interpretation of like security breach or sister location or like the fourth game. It'll be sick.
Oh my god, dude! I love that shot. I love that.
Imagine the fourth or the interpretation of a fourth. The fourth game. You know?
Pizza.
The fourth game would be terrifying as a movie. I'd be so down for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The nightmarish people or animatronics.
People would probably. Toby, I'd be honest with you, man. People would probably be running out of the theaters for that. Like,
100%. But I'm down for it.
This is why I respect you. This is why I respect you, Toby. That's why I respect you for it.
Fair enough.
I really like how they. I can't lie to you. I really like how they did the setup for the security cameras.
Oh yeah, the set for not really seeing how it would be formatted in the original game. I think they formatted it honestly perfectly, especially having the poster in the background as well.
Yeah, the Celebrate poster.
Yeah,
and
it's
again,
almost
having
like
someone that's capable of, who not just having Scott Cawthon be involved with the screenplay, but I'm also saying with someone that is well aware of the source material actually being involved in the production design, like, because the production design for this film is terrific. Like,
it's probably the best part of this film overall is how much they set the pizzeria and how fantastic they did that.
100%. But speaking of the poster, I want to know if you boop Freddy's nose.
I wish you could though. That'd actually be kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie.
Make a sound.
I am kind of curious too. I will admit.
Jared has a fun fact for us. The music for the opening are actually kids singing. Yep. Interesting.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that. I remember I saw a recording of they had probably I think 8 different kids or something in front, and they were
that's impressive.
It was really cool, and it sounds great.
Oh, we also need to point out the look of the animatronics in this movie. They look exactly like the animatronics in the games.
Just look at that.
I feel like
endoskeleton.
I kind of wish Bonnie was a little bit more of a darker color, but apart from that, that's just nitpicking at this point. They look so good.
Yeah, they look
them being
perfect.
actual animatronics.
They look exactly like the ones in the games.
Yeah, and then they actually used animatronics. Fantastic.
Right, and suits. And suits.
Yeah,
as well.
and suits, but
the suits, like I said, dude, the suits look so freaking good. Like,
yeah,
I watched the Dawko's video when he visited the set, and it was so cool seeing him interact with everybody. Oh, I loved it. I wish
I was on that set.
Like the production stuff in this film are just amazing. It's insane how good it is.
Yeah,
production wise.
And especially them only having a $20 million budget.
That doesn't even make sense to me.
That got me.
Come on, Balloon Boy.
That got me. Again, dude, that got me.
Fucking Balloon Boy got you, bro.
Come on.
Sorry, I had to
Again,
kill
those jump scares in those games really do get to me also. But even the way that they culminated into this movie, I think is really well done. Like,
I know.
So I had
Especially
to
with Foxy when he like goes down the hallway later in the film, like that was awesome.
Yeah.
So like, I like a part of me is so curious to see what they do for Five Nights at Freddy's 4 if they adapt it. But the part of me also doesn't want to see that on the big screen because the most I've played Five Nights at Freddy's 4 is I open it, I start night 1, I look around, and I close the game because I'm not going to be able to play it. I can't.
Okay, they have kind of the version of it in VR where it's like you play it and it's like you're getting what, like Nightmare Fredbear or something like that. You're getting chased down by Fredbear. Oh my fucking!
I did the same thing as
I never played that in VR.
Oh,
yeah, the
dude.
VR version. Yeah, I can't play the VR version.
I have to have,
bro. Like, if I was to play Five Nights at Freddy's 4 in VR, bro, I would just legit be terrified. Like,
it's terrifying, dude. They have,
like, honestly, like, bro, even if it got to like a jump scare, if I died in the game, I think not only would I fall over, I'd probably piss my pants. Like,
So okay, so they have, if I remember right, in like the classic like setup mode for Five Nights at Freddy's 4, they have Funtime Freddy, or James Charles Freddy, as one of my friends calls him, and
that's funny.
Oh, hey, hey, Bonnie,
and Fredbear. If I remember,
dude, the guitar that Bonnie has looks perfect. Like,
that ain't even a real guitar though, but it's sick.
But it still looks great though. Like,
I can't play like regular Five Nights at Freddy's 4, let alone like flat mode on Steam, which is what I mainly play. Like I have an Oculus and I still play it there, but like I could not. I know my cousin came over when I first got my Oculus, and that was one of the first games I bought for it, and I was like, "Hey man, you got to try this," and I gave it to him, and he got scared so hard he threw the headset. It's fine, but he threw the headset across the room. It was really funny.
Okay, the only
that's
time
something I would do. To be honest, that's definitely something I would do.
Okay, so the only time that I've ever been able to play that game is when I have like someone sitting in the room right next to me, and it's like emotional support. It's like I can talk to someone while playing it, because like
I wish I could play
Five Nights at Freddy's in that. It's like, oh, I can't do this.
Try playing it at 3 a.m. with on a Discord call, but it's 3 a.m. and it's completely dark in the room.
Oh shit!
That's what probably would make it even scarier. Like, I'm just saying, man.
I just took the headset off and I could not see anything. I was like, okay, nope.
Yeah.
I actually want to be in here instead. No.
Yeah. Okay. So today, I got the Blair Witch game for my Switch.
Oh,
have you guys seen that? Okay, so I started playing it. That is a creepy ass game. Shit, I'm gonna have to do like a live stream of that, dude. That is.
I didn't even know there was a game.
Yeah, cue that
it's
up on
good, dude. It's good. Yeah, I'll have to do that one soon because it's a good ass game.
I loved it a lot, and I've only seen Blair Witch Project.
Great movie.
I love the game. I thought it was so scary.
Great movie, and I'm like 4 chapters in. And it's like, okay, maybe I should just like restart this and do a stream of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what?
Because like I didn't even run it with my headphones on. It was like I was just running it off my TV, and I was on a call with one of my friends because I was like, hey bud, his name is Gavin too, actually. Fun fact.
Oh, that's funny.
Funny thing. So so I was like, hey Gavin, so I'm playing the Blair Witch game. Can you call, or like can you stay on call? And he's like, yeah. And so I was just like playing it with him on the call, so because I was scared shitless by that shit, bro. I was scared shitless because this stupid ass dog barking at nothing.
I will say this: I am excited that they're bringing Help Wanted 2 to like regular like base Steam base PlayStation, because that's probably how my brother's gonna play, but especially Steam. Because not just scare factor, I have an Oculus, I do love it, but I just get really motion sick really quickly, so I can't play much. So that's for most VR games when they release in like a flat mode. That's when I'll play it typically, and I still have a good time. Like that's how I've mostly played Help Wanted, and I still think it's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Are you joking me right now, dude?
Ooh, my pet.
Max, you betrayed him? Why would you do that? Like when I saw her in the diner, I was like, "You're joking me right now."
Mm-hmm.
I love that they had him say it's just a theory and it didn't feel forced.
Yes,
that's so good.
It's just like a quick little Easter egg or something. Right?
And I love that it doesn't feel forced. Like it fits so well. Like even if you're not a fan of like his videos, like you'll still be like, oh, that's fun that they had that in there. But when you know, it makes it like 10 times better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So speaking of Help Wanted 2, I was watching some videos on it.
Sleeping is not a crime.
I was watching some videos for it, and it seems a lot less scarier than the first one because it's not a lot of times.
No, hold on a second. Bitch, you let him leave. He does not want a part of this. You let him leave.
It's a lot of like mini games in it, and not just like, you know, like sitting in the office and doing shit. It's like I think it's like the Pizzaplex. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of Help Wanted 1 was like remaking a lot of the original games.
Yeah.
In like VR, like the first 3, and then some of 4 with like a few of those modes. But like for Help Wanted 2, I've only seen like the one with like Helpy and like you're like fixing Helpy or something. And then some of the other ones, and like Sister Location, I know, but I don't think that's a full remake of Sister Location. I'm pretty sure.
It isn't. It's just like some of the levels in it. I think it's like the one where you're fixing like the breaker room or whatever with Freddy, and then Ballora.
Oh yeah,
Ballora.
I haven't played myself, but I've seen some. I've seen most of the game, and
yeah.
Again, I cannot play.
Okay, so fun thing is, so the first game you had like the easy mode and the hard mode or whatever, where they turn on like the black lights or whatever, and made it like a little bit eerier.
Ow.
The fun thing about 2, now I found out watching one of the videos, is that you take off a mask and it's like a rundown. It's like a rundown building because you're Vanessa in the game, so you're like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
It says like this guy was like stepped into one room or whatever, and he's like, wait a minute. What if this thing is just like I take off a mask and it's just like Vanessa or whatever? And then he's like, oh wait, and then he like reaches for his face, and then there's like this shadow or whatever that just like pops up in the face of like the shape of the mask, and then he takes it off. He's like, holy shit,
bro. I'm sorry.
It would have been such a good opportunity.
I'm not paying attention to the conversation, but I was just like, bro, that's kind of funny. She was like, he is taking my vest.
It would have been such a good opportunity, though, to remake like 5 Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, Pizza Simulator, and some of the other ones in VR for the sequel. Like that would have been so smart to do.
Yeah,
but
that would
again, if
really
they want to do,
I'm not gonna lie.
If they want to do more, like I get they want to do more mini games and stuff. Like some of them do seem fun, but I think that was such a big appeal of Help Wanted is like having the old stuff there.
And the cool thing about Help Wanted 2 is that a lot of times they are like kind of remaking the older games, but at the same time like bringing in like a mini game of some sort. So they have like the Sister Location shit, and then Pizzeria Simulator. They have like the Helpy, like, you know, you're fixing up Helpy or whatever, and it's like in that office. So you have like the 2 vents on the sides, and there's like an animatronic that's like crawling after you and whatever. I think one of them is Pigpen or Pig Patch or whatever the fuck his name is, and then Lefty, and I think the other one was I think it was Baby, like the rundown one or whatever from Pizzeria Simulator. So yeah, I want to play it though. It seems pretty fun.
Yeah, I'll get it in spring when it comes to like flat mode for sure.
Does it have an Oculus release date?
It's coming to Oculus also in spring 2024.
Oh, okay.
Same time as the flat version.
Ow!
I'll have to try that out then, because that shit is creepy.
Got me again.
Luke, come on.
So I was talking to my friend TJ about this movie. He said that he like really didn't like the movie, and then I brought up the fact that like the dream sequences were kind of a lot like the Black Phone. He was just actually rewatched it today, and he was like, "Damn, this is actually a lot better." Kind of like going in like Black Phone, but yeah,
that's actually something I really admired also about this film. I feel like Scott Cawthon was, like, even though like he was writing the script like for
like
a
took
while,
inspiration from.
I feel like he watched the Black Phone and was like, I need to try something like that with this movie. Like,
Yeah, I feel like he took
I
a
like
lot of
that it wasn't
inspiration
just
from
straight
other
up
movies.
game recreation for sure. They added stuff to it, and like the little dream thing. I like that a lot. I think that's so cool.
Yeah, I like that they kind of just had like inspirations from other movies too. I thought that was
I think this
pretty
one's
neat.
biggest inspiration was definitely in regards to the dream sequences was the Black Phone.
Oh
Like,
yeah, for sure.
I never even looked at it like that, but that is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and this is coming from somebody that absolutely loves the Black Phone. So
Yeah.
Oh, did you hear that? Scott Derrickson is returning to direct Black Phone 2. They just
I'm
announced
happy.
today.
I'm happy that it's not somebody
cool.
else. So
I did not even.
What are
hear
they
that.
gonna do
I
though?
can't wait
Like
for
they
the Black
killed
Phone
the
2, dude.
grammar.
I cannot wait.
I'm hoping for a prequel or like a continuation with maybe Finney, but
With Finney and Gwen mostly. I would want to see a
Yeah.
continuation of their story. Like,
yeah.
I thought
I really
Gwen was
liked
so
their brother
awesome.
and sister
Yeah,
bond
Gwen was
together,
great.
but it's like we didn't get enough of that in the first film because of the fact that they were wanting to give this story like basically on how scary it is for kids to be kidnapped by some absolute freak who might even also be kind of a pedo when you really do think about him. Because especially with some of the ways that he talks to kids. Like, seriously, he's like, I know you're scared, but I'm not gonna hurt you anymore. Like, I'm like,
that,
bro,
yeah, that was
are you a pedo or something, bro? And I did, and that watch along that I did back in June for the Black Phone has actually gotten quite a bit of views. So thank you to everybody that has checked out that watch along. That is one of my favorite ones I've done so far.
I will say that when the Black Phone first came out, I saw like the Thursday night previews they were doing. I was so excited for the movie, and when like Finney's like walks out that door and he sees Gwen, I was just bawling my eyes out. I had such a good time with the movie.
Bro, that movie. How did that film make me cry? Like, I was not expecting that.
Like,
yeah.
Oh yeah. Also, just saying for people that don't like the Black Phone, watch it again, please. Just saying.
They're wrong. How can you not like the Black Phone? Like,
yeah.
Like the Black Phone is like one of those films that comes around. Like, it's one of those special horror films that comes around pretty much. You get like a really special horror film pretty much every year. Like, like one that's gonna like really stick out to you.
Hard to pick for 2022 though, because 2022 was amazing for the horror genre.
For sure.
I mean, you had that. You had Prey. I mean, I don't know if Prey doesn't really like count, but I count Prey as a horror film because it's technically
I would too.
revolving around a horror character known as the Predator. So
yeah, X and Pearl, Smile,
X and Pearl,
like Gavin said.
Which one?
Smile.
Smile.
Yeah. I mean, credit to Gavin.
I still have my poster for Smile. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but right about there.
Oh, that's a good one, bro. That is a creepy one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that poster for Smile. And do not regard the Ghost Rider poster. That was do not regard the Ghost Rider poster. It was really cheap. So
and
I like the poster too. So
I know I got a lot.
You literally see Nicolas Cage like swinging a chain, a fiery chain, like swinging a fiery chain like a lasso. That's badass, dude.
And speaking of posters, I got an Aquaman poster from the theater. So yeah, I think it's pretty neat.
Mike, I'm just gonna tell you, I'm planning on seeing it tomorrow. So
have fun.
I hope
you like it. I hated it, as you know, but I hope you like it.
And also, just to let you know,
yeah,
Mike,
I gave it a 4 out of 10. I hated that
his
movie.
Christmas
I really
present.
did.
Damn. Okay. I liked it honestly, but
Mike, I'm just gonna show you guys. Since Justin is one of my best friends on the planet, I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna give him for his Christmas gift because I bought this when I was out in New York. I still have it sitting here, so. All right.
Oh yeah, you didn't give it to him because you couldn't go see Die Hard with him, right?
Well, and also I actually also wanted to wait until Christmas, so around the time of Christmas, like that's like close enough, you know.
Yeah.
So, all right, guys, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. It's a little Oscar trophy that says "Best Friend."
That's cool.
I like that
That
a
is
lot.
pretty neat.
Nice.
Just because we've been going to a lot of movies together since the summer, it's like, yeah, he deserves this. Like,
That's really dope. I haven't seen those before. Those are really cool.
yeah, I bought this at a little gift shop in New York while I was on vacation, and I saw this and I was like, I think Justin would really like this as a gift.
Mm-hmm. It looks like one of the Dundee trophies from The Office.
The Office, oh, God, dude. And this thing is not cheap, dude. Like this little thing here is not cheap.
Damn.
This thing was $25. Like,
wow,
it ain't cheap. So I'm gonna have to put this in a little gift bags before I give it to him.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not giving away the surprise before we go see Aquaman. So.
Oh, are you seeing it with him?
Yeah, I'm seeing him. I mean, I planned it. I already planned that. We were gonna see Aquaman together.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm gonna see Aquaman with him, and then again Saturday, still planning for Godzilla -1, or unless my theater actually gets it on Friday, then I'll be like, hell yeah! But
oh, have you not seen Godzilla yet?
No, I still haven't seen Godzilla -1. My theater never got it.
Oh,
and,
it's fantastic.
So
I know everybody's been telling me that it's amazing, and I'm like, I need to see it, man. And then Sunday, after I get off of work, is when I plan to go see The Color Purple.
I want to see that one. I don't think I have the time for that one as well. But
I haven't seen the trailers for it, but I mean, since it's a remake and like a remake, but also a musical version of the Spielberg movie, which I really like.
The musical?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a musical version of the color Purple. So
I didn't even know it was a musical version. I just thought that was a
remake.
remake.
It's a musical.
Well, I don't know. You have to see it then.
The original's not a musical, but this remake of The Color Purple with Taraji P. Henson is a musical. So
gotcha.
It doesn't even come out to next year for me, so I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know if you're going to see it.
Yeah, and that'll probably be the last one I'll see for 2023 in the theater. Oh,
that's been a pretty good year for movies.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, oh my God, dude, that
amazing so year.
Creepy. I'm sorry, I can't lie to you guys. Okay, and when I saw this in the theater, and when that scene happened and the cupcake was there, I was like, "Run, bitch, run!" Like, oh, hey, Chica.
I gotta know, since we're seeing them more active now, which one is your favorite animatronic out of the original 4?
Foxy all the way.
I love Freddy. Oh my God!
On this one. I don't know why I've always loved Chica.
See, I told you. You can still see the kills. You can still see them.
What about the sound design for this?
Oof! Oh, it's crazy. I got this a few days ago. I got a tie-dye Chica Funko Pop.
Hey, Chica.
So.
Oh, I still need to get Chica. I do have only those though, but
yeah. I used to have a Springtrap Funko Pop.
Bro, he's just running. He's just like.
I used to have a Springtrap Funko Pop and then or a bunch of plushies, but I think I sold them off.
But I actually understand like why.
I do also have a lot.
Honestly, in this scene right here, I'm telling you right now, in this scene right here, this is actually where I started to understand like why the animatronics were killing these people was because of the fact that they broke into the place.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
I love that shot when it flickers. That's so good.
Oh,
that too. I love that. When they do something, something so simple of light glowing in utter darkness, it impresses me so much. I love seeing it.
Yeah,
but also
I think I got rid of the red eyes as well, though.
Oh,
I'm not bothered by it. Like I know people are like, I do like the more orange color for it, but I didn't hate the red eyes.
Yeah,
I wasn't bothered by it.
Like,
one of my friends,
even though this kill was a cutaway, but it was like. You actually still could see what happened, but the fact that you don't really see what happens actually is a lot scarier now that I think about it.
Yeah.
I think that helps.
I'm pushing a lot of boundaries.
Yeah,
especially for a
They're
PG-13
almost-
movie. Like
yeah,
this is a really
right.
hard PG-13. Like
yeah.
And especially
I think my
shooting it
friend
for a PG-13 movie, like unlike Megan, where they
Yeah.
re-edited it. This one was shot to be PG-13, and the fact they got away with everything they did is kind of impressive, especially with
Yeah.
Max.
I mean,
Later
even
in
when
the
you look at
sequence,
or even if you look at something like Multiverse of Madness, like some of the stuff that they got away with for a PG-13 rating, also is really impressive. Like
Mhm.
that's a
I
really
didn't
hard
love
PG-13
Multiverse of
movie
Madness,
as well.
but the horror elements and Sam Raimi were awesome, and I love Sam Raimi as
Yeah.
a director. I think he's awesome.
I didn't never.
The
I,
Oh, wait,
I
somebody's
did.
coming. Somebody's coming. Somebody's
I do not
rattling in the
think
vents.
Sam Raimi would ever direct a
Oh, hey, it's the cupcake again.
direct a Marvel movie, but
I thought he could direct in a Marvel movie, but not like in his Evil Dead fashion. But that was 100% Evil Dead Sam Raimi, and I love that.
They let him do what he wanted to do, and I was so down
Yeah,
for it.
and I
Apparently,
was
Yeah,
he's
like,
that was
thank
that's
Christ
what
they
I
actually
really
did it
like
this
about
time.
it.
I know. Apparently,
I will
like
say,
he's on one of the like he's one of the ones that Marvel wants to direct Secret Wars, which I don't know how I feel about that. I think
Is he?
he'd do good.
Oh wait, hold
I'm
on a
not
second.
sure.
Hold on a second, guys. Is there somebody that's gonna come down the hallway? Oh, sucker.
I am curious. It was interesting to me. Kellen Goff, who voices like
oh god, dude,
Glamrock Freddy and stuff, characters. It's interesting that they got him
oh
to
god,
voice
that's actually
Foxy
scary,
for
dude. I'm
this.
not gonna lie, that's actually kind of scary. Oh my god,
I love that.
Foxy.
It's
Again,
It's
no.
exactly his jump scare.
I'm
too.
sorry. Like, okay, I'm sorry if I jumble a little. I'm sorry. Okay.
All right,
I
so
know I've seen a lot of
I-
horror films, but it's like,
Yeah.
dude, like this is part of the game. This is also what makes those games
Yes.
actually kind of scary is the jump scares. Like,
Mhm.
yeah.
It would have been
So
so
I
funny
will
to use the
say-
it's still
actual
scary.
Freddy's one jump scare.
Yeah. I will say, in regards of Sam Raimi doing Secret Wars, I don't know if it's completely gonna happen now because I'm pretty sure they are reworking Secret Wars since they had the whole Jonathan Majors issue. But
Yes, since Jonathan Majors is now in prison, so it's like,
yeah, unfortunately. But
I wish he was still gonna keep going, but after all of that shit happened, it's like,
I'm
yeah,
glad he's not.
Honestly, now's
I
the
mean-
chance to get like the full comic blue King with like a different actor,
yes, I would agree. Oh, wait a
and I'm
minute.
down for that.
There's the
Or
busted
just
up
do a different-
animatronics.
Or just do a different variant of Kang.
Yeah, just
Exactly.
because in the post credits for Quantumania, we get like so many variations of Kang. Like,
True,
Yeah.
but they were all Jonathan Majors. That's
I mean, except
that's
for the one
thing.
like
It's
weird blue guy they had. That was like the only one that wasn't. Majors.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Um,
Or just take the easy way out, like
I still
I'm just
stand.
gonna
I
say
still
right now
stand
for
by it.
Max, really quick. I'm just gonna say right now for Max, this is karma for betraying Mike. I'll just say that this is karma.
yes.
So
It
I
should
will
just, like,
say,
probably
oh,
for
this
Let's not
scene
gonna lie to
when-
you, but let's keep it quiet here. We'll talk about it after
Oh.
this actually happens, because this is
that
actually
the
really
part of
this is actually kind of
87?
scary.
was that the fight of '87?
Oh God!
when that
I'm
happened,
surprised they were
my
able to show
theater
it
went
drop.
crazy. My
Guys,
theater
was
That's
the
probably
part of
my
it
favorite
screamed
kill of the movie.
every.
Mhm. Yeah, that was a
Dude,
sick
like
kill.
that when that happened, bro, I was like, they did that? Like,
For the shadow, I was
bro,
like,
this-
okay, I get, but how? I'm surprised they were able to keep the PG-13 rating with it dropping and then the blood coming out. Like that was crazy for
it's
PG-13.
exactly, yeah. So it's like the way that they kept that, it was like, it's like mad props to Blumhouse, man. Like
Yeah.
mad props.
Imagine if this took place in
I
1987.
love
though,
Blumhouse
and
so
they
much.
I
Imagine
mean,
if this took place in
Blumhouse is hit and miss,
1987, though,
but
and
it's
had,
like,
like,
I don't like. I mean, there's quite a bit of. There's actually a few films from Blumhouse that I absolutely love. This is one of them. The
Yeah.
Black Phone.
Yeah.
Is one of them. What's another one?
Insidious. I know you like that
Get
one. Insidious
Out.
is Blumhouse, right? Wasn't
I
Insidious
Get Out
love
was
Blumhouse?
so good.
Get
Oh, I
Out.
love Get Out.
Yo, I
Get
loved
Out,
Blumhouse
um,
so much that I
Halloween
had to
Whiplash
even
is
get
Blumhouse.
a Funko Pop of him.
Oh damn, that's a lot of Funko Pops, bro.
Yo, I
Oh.
love Blumhouse so much that I need to get a Funko Pop of him.
Yeah.
Jason Blum. So I mean, Blumhouse is definitely one of my favorites, like studios like that. So.
Thank
A lot of
you,
those movies
Abby.
are really
Like this is why this, you see, like I said, this is why I would actually, if Steve offered me the job for that, I'd be like, I'll take anything, just give me the job. Like
animatronics.
Because I want to just be able to keep custody for Abby, so that way she doesn't have to live with someone like Aunt Jane.
Yeah, I will say, if you didn't know, Whiplash was made by Blumhouse as well. So, fun fact there. One of my favorite movies.
But I don't really consider that to be a
Blumhouse
movie.
movies than
That's
I
not really
for sure.
Blumhouse, if you really think about it.
I mean, it was produced by Blumhouse, so I still consider it Blumhouse, but it's not like Blumhouse.
But I also want to point out another film from Blumhouse that I love, the 2018 Halloween.
And Halloween Kills.
Halloween Kills is great too.
Yes.
I like all three personally.
That guy. Yeah, I know that guy likes Ends, but you know,
Ends is all right. I think Ends is definitely the weaker one, of course, but it's
like. Let me just say this: like, I will agree. Like, I'll agree on this part. It's a mess for sure. Like, I will 100% agree with that. It's a mess, but I speak on it like as a movie. I don't really speak on it like as a Halloween movie, like. Because it's like when I look at it, it's like they're trying to do something different, and I really like that. It's like David Gordon Green was watching like Season of the Witch like 5 times within a day, and just completely studying the movie and wanting to culminate it into this chapter of the Halloween franchise. Which, don't get me wrong, it wasn't a good idea for a final chapter, but I think the way that they did it was actually pretty well done. But
my thing is
this, so let me just admit. The dialogue is terrible.
Yeah. I'll say this: I love the idea, and I love
Halloween Ends.
I love what Halloween Ends is, and I love the movie that we got. I just think it was a terrible movie for being the end of a trilogy.
And the end of the Halloween
saga. It's terrible for the end of a trilogy, but as a movie itself, like outside of the franchise, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, if it wasn't Halloween, I would like it a lot more. Like if it was, like a spiritual successor to Christine or something like that. But yeah, as a Halloween movie, it's fucking awful. I mean,
that's
Jamie Lee Curtis. I can't remember her name for some reason.
Andy Madden.
No, Jamie Lee Curtis's character. Why can't I remember?
Laurie Strode.
Yeah, Laurie. Why can't I was blanking. Sorry, my bad. Anyway, I fucking despise what they did with Laurie in that movie. What they did with Michael is awful. The dialogue is horrendous.
Corey just steals everything though.
Yeah,
everything
Corey is a.
I thought Corey was actually a good character until they killed him off.
I thought Corey was a good character. It's just some of his writing is just laughably bad.
Stole Michael Myers.
Yeah,
you can see the similarities with him with Michael Myers. And
but I mean,
like I understood like why he wanted to basically kind of idolize Michael Myers, but it's like that would be saved for more like a middle chapter of this new franchise. But it's like
or a first
the way that he decided to do it for the final film, I thought that was really bad.
Yeah,
I think what would have been more interesting is having it be Cameron if he didn't die in Kills, like have him like tease kind of have him fight still in Kills, but don't have him die and maybe have that when the evil transfers, and that's what we get throughout Ends if they wanted to do the kind of copycat killer thing. I think having it have been Cameron would have been more interesting.
That is actually a good point, yeah. But still, if they didn't fix the Laurie shit and just had like, Michael get beaten up by, what's his face? What was Cameron? You said is his name?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. If they just had him getting beaten up by Cameron, it wouldn't have made the movie any better. But if they just tweaked the writing just a tiny bit.
I will say that I think they kind of play almost in a way like the trilogy in reverse, because I feel like we should have started with how Laurie was and completely erased the copy.
I mean, I know he doesn't know this, but really quick, I know he doesn't know this, but Max is dead. Like,
Mhm.
so yeah, he has no choice but to bring Abby into the place, because otherwise, you understand? Like,
Yeah.
that's definitely what I would do. I'd be like, I will work and you will sleep, and you will not come out of the office under any circumstances.
Mhm.
Got it? Oh,
yeah, I think
dude.
definitely they should have had Lori in her place and like ends where she's more peaceful, and have her be the more deranged side of her, and like started with like kind of flip them where we start with ends and we end with like kills in a way, like kind of have it be kind of set up in a way.
That would make sense. Yeah, that would definitely
sure.
make sense.
But also, can
But you
we
can
point
tell they
out
did not plan out this trilogy.
They didn't.
really
I mean,
didn't.
they kind of sort of had a plan with
For 2
Halloween
films, I'd say.
Kills for 2 films, and I think they should have just done the 2 films and like have, you know, like the last like 15 minutes of ends be in Kills, or
Yeah.
just stick to what the original plan was and just have them all set on Halloween night.
That was the plan.
Exactly.
Was
I was gonna say, because it's
or,
like, I think the reason why they couldn't like completely have like the plan fixed up after like when Halloween Kills was announced and everything, was because of COVID. Like,
it is,
yeah,
that's why they.
It's
That's
definitely
why
because
they
of COVID.
recorded
Like,
it.
that's the reason why they couldn't completely actually like fix up the plan. But like when that actually happened, I was like, when they actually put them out, I was like, okay, well, you definitely could have fixed some stuff up, because I mean, you had time like during COVID to fix up your script, but just like,
I know the plan was,
but I kind of just felt like
Jacob
with
the
sometimes
Greenstone.
during Halloween Ends, they were just shooting it as they were writing the movie. Like, there were times where I felt like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it kind of did seem like that.
It seems like they wrote
but
it
then
all
again,
in
though,
like
I
one,
still
and they
like it
didn't
as
like
a
go and
movie.
revise
But,
it.
like,
Yeah, I mean, if it was, like I said, if it was like a spiritual successor to anything else besides like Halloween, I think I would enjoy it a lot more. But other than that, you know, like,
You know what?
yeah,
I would like.
it is what
They were planned to do something like all the 3 movies were planned on the same night. You know, the Kills and Halloween are also just the same night, but End was also going to be at the same night. And I would have loved that more probably. I would have probably loved that more than the movie that we got.
Yeah,
but...
probably. But I actually want to point out really quick about this movie, so we can actually stay back on topic. Can we take the time to appreciate the brother and sister bond between Michael and Abby in this movie?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Oh yeah,
because it's like, you don't, when it comes to horror films, you never see like a brother and sister relationship. You mostly see mother and son, mother and daughter, father and son, father and daughter, anything like that. You don't really see a brother and sister relationship
unless it's the Black Phone.
Yeah, but that's different though, because they're separated for most of the movie.
Like, yeah, I mean, but case in point,
like with this one though, they're not as separated, because obviously there's a custody plot line with this movie. So
yeah, they're trying to be separate.
Like, this one, I think, really does tackle that relationship a lot better. Like, because you actually have them together for most of the movie. Like,
yeah.
But like, that's one of the strengths I think this film does a little bit better than the like. Even though, don't get me wrong, like The Black Phone is like a masterpiece, but that's one thing I think this film does better than The Black Phone is the brother and sister connection. Like, because it's like you have them together for most of the movie.
It's kind of funny, but like, I mean, it's kind of like inspired by Black Phone in a certain sense, but like at the same time, it's like completely flipped what the the brother-sister relationship is, because Black Phone is, you know, they're separated trying to get back together. This one, they're trying to be separated. Like, they're being separated.
They're trying not to be separated.
Yeah, they're trying not to be separated. Yeah, but like they are getting separated, or we're almost getting separated
because of custody. Like, and because of the fact that everybody looks at Mike as a fuck up. Like they think he's a really bad person.
Yeah,
but it's like, he has PTSD. Like, he's a person that has really bad mental health problems.
Yeah.
So it's like, you have to cut the guy some slack. Like, they can't really they can't cut people like me some slack, especially when you have mental health. Because Mike knows this, but if you guys don't know, I have autism myself, so that's kind of, if I act the way I do a lot of the time, that's why. So oh my god. There they are. Oh, there's the eyes.
All right, well, now we have pretty much this entire half an hour of the movie or something like that. Probably my until I want to say like the hour 15-minute mark. Probably my least favorite part of this movie. The next 15 minutes.
Oh.
The suits though. We gotta appreciate the animatronics though. They look so good.
The animatronic suits are perfect. Like they look exactly like the ones in the first game. Like
these look
like
so,
that's if I say the games, I'm mostly pointing out the first game because they're all different in each game. So,
but they look.
I mean,
so
mainly
good.
I'd say 3 because there's not technically Bonnie. They're just ghosts.
There's Springtrap. Like
there's Springtrap, but there's just ghosts besides that. Isn't that what they are? They're just like
I will say this:
ghosts or like
a lot of
hallucinations, something like that.
Oh god, dude! Mike, this is not a joke. This is literally them right there. Like,
Hello.
I will say this: a lot of this movie, a lot of movies they'll have something so strange happen, and then the characters just go along with it. I like that in this movie. I love that he Josh Hutcherson character Mike. I love that he questions it and he's not fully on board with it until much later in the movie.
But then again, though, you gotta. But then again, though, he has PTSD, so so
true.
It's people with PTSD are not going to understand everything.
Right. But I like that in this film that he does necessarily question the realism of it all. Because a lot of the movies, something weird like this could happen, and they're just oh yeah, they're cool with it instantly. But I like that this movie he's much more hesitant on it.
He's kind of a little bit more on the fence about this certain thing.
Absolutely, yeah. And I like that a lot.
Which I really did appreciate about this movie. Dude, this is getting interesting here. And now she's just
she's just acting like it's normal.
But obviously that wasn't normal according to Mike.
What timestamp are you guys at? Because I'm at 58:05. I don't know if I hit a button or something like that.
Oh, I'm at I'm at an hour and I'm at 1 hour, 1 minute, and 30 seconds.
Oh shit!
I'm at that time too.
Yeah,
we're at the scene. We're at the scene in Abby's bedroom, where Mike is looking at the drawings.
Oh, okay. So 1 hour. What?
I'm at 1 hour, about to be 1 hour and 2 minutes.
1 hour 2. Okay. Okay, so did they build the pillow fort yet? Oh no. Okay, yeah. No, that's the next scene. Yeah. Okay, because I don't know if I hit a button or something like that, but I might have. I don't know.
It's possible. I don't know, man. It's
yeah, because I had my
you're behind a little bit. It's
yeah. So
right.
I had my computer right here. My remote is touching it. It might have just hit the back button or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Probably. Yeah, that probable cause here.
Yeah.
But right now, for mine, they're talking about the animatronic, the drawings at the table. So.
I mean, yeah, she's right. So how else could they make the robots move besides ghosts? But also, Mike, I think you might notice the shirt I'm wearing.
Oh yeah, Green Day. Oh no, it's the Flash. Why did I think Green Day for a second?
Yep.
Okay, I thought. Yeah, I saw for a second. I thought it was the Green Day shirt that you got where it was the hand or whatever. But
yeah, with the 21st century breakdown one.
Yeah.
I could tell it was because of the logo, like the band's logo name.
Yeah,
like, I could tell instantly that it was 21st Century Breakdown.
Mm-hmm.
But I am wearing my Flash T-shirt that I got for Christmas because I love the Flash.
Oh yeah, he's awesome.
I don't get the like. I'll just say right now that movie took a little while to grow on me, like because as of right now, out of 265 movies I've seen from 2023, that landed at number 26 on my list.
Yeah, The Flash.
It was good.
Yeah,
I
The
really
Flash.
enjoyed it. It wasn't like a
Yeah, it's
perfect
great.
movie by the far stretch, but it was a great movie. I enjoyed it a lot.
Again, but then again, the CGI is still the biggest issue. But now that I'm still thinking about the film, it's just a nitpick.
Yeah, I think the biggest issues are by far like the visuals, and then I think the third act is a little clunky and a little messy, specifically in like the Chrono Bowl. I think that's all a little
But
bit.
I
of a mess,
also
but...
will. I do understand like why people are also complaining that they're trying to copy off of some of the Marvel success of the multiverse. Like I understand like people's complaints towards that because it's like, but then also my argument towards that is that that's also the Flash's power, like because of the fact that if he runs like so fast, like to a certain degree, he could cause an entire time loop, like not only just to go back in time, but just to completely go into another universe.
Because I think
power.
the third act Chrono Bowl is so clunky, but then we get like one of my favorite scenes of the year, and that's in the grocery store with his mom. Like,
oh my god, dude, Gavin, don't even get me started, man. I was sobbing like a baby. Last time I watched it, I was sobbing like a baby.
And then came the ending.
When you see George Clooney, which I'll also admit was not very good. Like,
no, it wasn't.
I did not like the ending.
Yeah, that was.
But like the last shot, like where you actually see, when you see Barry's tooth fall out again, that was actually kind of funny. Like,
I liked that.
Like you see his tooth fall out again, and I'm like, oh no, you should have. You really
I remember sitting there in the theater, and I was
buddy.
like, yeah, I was sitting there in the theater when that happened. I was like,
but I really liked the Flash. So the Flash is like, you know what? Yeah, I'll say it. I think it's one of the most underrated superhero movies.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, same.
Because of the fact that
really enjoyed it.
Thanks for the heads up. I love that. He's like ghost children possessing giant robots. Thanks for the heads up. Like that would totally be me, bro. I'm just saying that would totally be me.
Yep. I'm currently in the middle of guess the guitar riff with one of my friends.
Least favorite scene of the movie.
Lightning shit.
Come on, it's not that bad.
All right. Do y'all know Metallica well or no?
Of course,
never heard any songs of them.
Okay. So, give me a song off of Ride the Lightning because I cannot think of any besides For Whom the Bell Tolls.
Creeping Death.
Creeping Death. Okay. That might have been it actually. Ah, shit! It was.
Oh, there we go. Spoiler.
Fade to Black. Fade to Black. Okay,
there you go. Attaboy. But also, you want to know a good like one of the best guitar riffs of all time in a Metallica song? Freaking Enter Sandman.
He got it right. It was Fade to Black. Let's fucking go.
But I'm just saying, man. Like in regards to Bonnie, he's just like.
Absolutely love it.
But I was gonna
Fantastic.
say, oh sweet, we got a big Metallica fan in there.
Hey.
Yeah, that's right, Spoiler Kings.
Rock
I
out,
also want to pull out. What's up, Spoiler Kings? Thank you guys so much, and also thank you guys so much for being for being constant supporters of the channel. So you guys are awesome. Like seriously, you guys are awesome. So if you guys have not checked out Spoiler Kings, go check out their channel. They're awesome.
Oh yeah, they have some great stuff in there. I love watching their videos.
Yeah, so go check them out. I was on their channel once. I think it was for Across the Spider-Verse spoiler talk. But yeah. Which, if any of y'all are still watching, I'm about to break all y'all's hearts. I think that movie's actually kind of overrated.
Finally, somebody. Oh my gosh. I gave that movie.
Mike?
I thought it was a just good movie. I thought Across the Spider-Verse was good. I
What,
did not
Across
love
the
it.
Spider-Verse?
You think you're gonna hop onto that train now?
That it's overrated, or
Yeah.
I mean, I've kind of always been on that train because I don't ever think it's a. I haven't. Ever
I
thought
know.
it was, like,
I
a
mean, I know you
perfect
said you've been
movie.
on that train, but it's I know you've kind of been on that train, but it's like. But would
It's
you at
gotten
least
worse
agree with
over
Gavin
the
and I
years.
that Across the Spider-Verse is kind of overrated? Like,
Yeah.
because it's
I
like
thought that when I first walked out. The first one's so much better.
I was
in
like
my
on the
opinion.
high that everybody else was, but then when thinking about it, I have not watched it since I first saw it, but thinking about it, I'm like, when people are saying that this film is an incomplete movie, I'm like,
It is.
I agree, it's not complete because it's like, and
It
also
has
there's
part
some
one
really,
jump
and also it
drastically.
just feels like exposition for the most part. Like animation is stunning, performances are great, action is fantastic. But for the most part, but for a lot of it, it just feels like not really much happens.
Yeah, I mean, that's
most
that's
of
what
it
I say.
happens in
It's
the
like,
last, probably like last 25 minutes. Like say it set up
And
so
then
much stuff.
after
with,
that
like,
happens, it's like but then after all that happens, is like to be continued. See you next time, bitches. Like that's what
and it
feels
was gonna
like.
be
And I'm
see you
like,
next
so you
year,
really
but
had to dig these us.
They set up so much with this film, like with the film, especially with like him wanting to tell his mom stuff. I feel like it would have made the movie better if they I know they want to save it
Bro,
for
I
part
love that
2,
song, dude.
but I think they should have.
The Wild One
I think
song,
they
dude.
still should have
Fuck yeah, man.
delivered on stuff for this movie. Because it definitely suffers
I'm a
heavily from
wild
part 1
one.
syndrome. I think it is incomplete for sure.
yeah.
And I know it's supposed to be or something, but like I don't know, it bugged me.
Bro,
thing with
that could have killed her. Like,
I'm surprised
Yeah.
it didn't.
that dude, because of that shock, she got electrocuted. That really could have killed her.
the thing with Spider-Man for me is that it's just like, I mean, yeah, like you guys said, it's incomplete. Not a whole lot happens. I mean, like what you got, like the Gwen shit at the beginning. You got the Miles shit. You got what else? You got the stuff in India, and then you go to 2099, the Nueva York or whatever, and then the stuff at the end, and that's literally it. There's like 5 plot points.
Like so much of the movie is filler, but it like I will admit the animation is gorgeous.
Oh
sure.
Jesus Christ,
But,
dude, that's a little excessive there. Like,
yeah, a lot.
No, I'm talking about with Vanessa. That's a little excessive, right?
Oh
there.
no, I no, that's what I knew that because that line was a bit much.
But it's like I kind of understand why though, because it's like because Abby almost got herself killed, like. So it's like, yeah, I understand like why she said it, but it's like it's not his fault for why he has to bring her there. He has he has nobody to call for babysitting because Max is dead. Oh, wait a second. Could this be what I think it is? For who he called?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just want to say this about Mike. I respect what he's doing. I understand like why he's doing it.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
Wrong Mike.
No.
I appreciate like what he's doing, but no, man. No, man, though. I love you.
I'm kidding.
No,
love
man, I love
too,
you, but it's like
love you.
I'll just like I respect what he's doing, but it's like, dude, you could do a little bit better than that, okay? I promise you, this is not what you think it is. Oof. Dude, that hurts, man. But like
I get.
But it's like, dude, I understand like why she's upset with him.
Yeah.
Like, do you guys at least like understand like why Abby is upset with him?
Yeah,
I 100%.
Because it's like, but then
sure.
again, though, like I understand like why he did it, but it's like, dude, he really could have thought of a better option at least.
Is it
But
no
I think he was
one
only doing it
else?
like ever since I found out about like why he did it. It's like I feel like he was only doing it just to protect her. Like
Yeah,
Yeah.
he
like
was
so
like
so
acting
he
in a
doesn't get
corner.
himself killed.
Yeah. What were you saying though, Gavin?
For Spider-Verse, I definitely like some people will be like, well, of course it's an incomplete movie, it's part one, but I still think you need stuff in that movie that's worth seeing it and not just to set up the first. Like that's why I
That's
love.
why I
yeah.
think Mission Impossible works so well as a part one.
I was gonna say
Mhm.
it's
Because
like
it's like
yes, it's a part
like,
one. It's a
despite the fact
complete
that it's
movie,
2
though.
hours and 43 minutes, it actually feels like a complete movie. There's no
Yeah, like there's
it
so
doesn't- it's
many
not-
Right.
there's so
there
many
is
like
a lot
plot
of
threads that are actually
exposition though. Like
closed.
there is exposition for this item that they're going after, but it's
Yeah.
like they use it in a way where it doesn't feel so tacked on because there's still a lot of action. Like
Exactly.
Yeah.
and
And
it's
I
like
mean,
Tom Cruise
I get that.
doesn't want to like what I'm trying to say is like Tom Cruise doesn't want to bore his audience. Like
Yeah.
Right.
he wants to give the audience what they want besides just giving out a good story. Like
Mhm.
Like, just
And-
because you are a part one doesn't mean you should save everything you set up for the next one.
Yeah, like at least
that's why I
close
said with
some
Mission
like plot
Impossible.
threads.
They did it so
yeah.
well.
At least
Right.
like close some plot threads. Like make it a little bit longer or like, you know.
Yeah, but don't make it 3
Yeah.
hours. Is what I'm trying
Yeah.
to say. Don't make it 3 hours. Like, but at least like so Infinity War was part one to Endgame, so it's like that at least like still had a lot of action, but also was also setting up a lot of things that we would come to see in Endgame.
Like I would still say Infinity War is a complete movie. I think that one
I would
works
agree with
as its
that.
own.
Yeah, I'd say there's a lot of
Infinity War
plot
actually
threads
also
that,
feels like a complete movie, but then when we got to Endgame, it just feels like they were just finishing off that story, which I'm not complaining because
Exactly.
Endgame is fantastic. Like
I love that. Like Infinity War and Endgame are like a perfect package.
Mhm.
yeah, and that's also how you do a part one and part two. Like
Yeah.
because
Yeah, for sure.
originally it was supposed to be Avengers Infinity War parts 1 and 2. So
Yeah.
the fact that they just decided to to put it solely on its own and then just call the next one Endgame, I'm
Was
like,
a good call for sure.
yeah, good call. And also for it to be a complete movie still. Like
Mm-hmm.
even though it still had a big cliffhanger, it felt like for the most part that everything was pretty much wrapped up perfectly.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
sure.
like I said,
Yeah,
just like Mission
Mission
Impossible,
Impossible.
like with Mission Impossible, it feels like they wrapped up everything clean. It didn't feel like, oh hey, to be continued. See you next year, bitches. Like, shit like that.
yeah, I
it
mean,
didn't
Fast
dick
X
tease me
and
like it
that.
didn't like I'm just gonna tell you right now, it didn't dick tease me like The Walking Dead did.
Yeah, or I
When it
mean,
came to
Fast
season
X and
That's
Across the Spider-Verse, sort of. Yeah.
I'd honestly put Rebel Moon in that
honestly, I
category
don't
if
know
it
about
doesn't
you,
feel
but the
complete.
more I think about it, I'm kind of starting to hate Fast X.
Oh
Like,
jeez.
I don't know, man. Like
I just think that movie is like a fun like guilty pleasure, but I hate
it's
the
fun.
ending.
Like there's still fun to be had. Like I will agree. But oh my god, the script of that film is one of the worst scripts I think like I've ever seen of this entire year. It's really bad.
I don't
Like,
think it's that bad. It's just
only-
the way
only-
that they ended is
only-
just really not good.
The only ones that the only lines of dialogue that I only think work is only from Jason Momoa. Like
Oh yeah, absolutely.
because Jason Momoa is the only like really good performance out of that entire movie. Like I mean, well also Jason
Josh
Statham was good
Hutcherson
too.
is so
but
good in this scene.
Mm-hmm.
But I was also saying Jason Statham was good too, but it's like he was only in it for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I don't
And that
think it's an
really
awful
disappointed me
script.
because I wanted more of Jason Statham. Like,
I don't think it's an awful script or anything. It's like kind of stock standard for what you get from Fast and Furious, but like at the same time, it's just I just really don't like how they wrote the ending. But yeah, whatever.
what I'm saying is the dialogue most of the time. Like
I don't know
because a lot of the
I don't think
dialogue
the
minus
was
Jason
awful.
minus from Jason Momoa is pretty terrible. Like
I don't think it was that bad, honestly. But I mean,
I
it
don't
was
know.
just pretty
Like,
stock
I
standard
respect
for
people's
Fast and
opinions.
Furious.
Like, Mike, for you, man, I totally respect that you enjoy Fast X. Like, I'm happy for you.
Look, the only thing is though is the fact that I think it's like the dialogue is just pretty stock standard for Fast and Furious, but yeah, whatever.
Like, I know it's pretty much stock standard for Fast and Furious, but it's like you could do better. This is your 10th movie, like.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
So it's like that's why I'm thinking like this is the 10th movie, so it's like you can do better than that.
Yeah, I guess. So.
Look at Saw X. That was the 10th Saw movie, and they did wonders with that script.
Saw 10 was so good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but I mean, they just brought in. I mean, I would say though, kind of in defense, Fast X, they brought in Louis Leterrier, who didn't really have a whole lot of previous work with the franchise. So like, I kind of get if it was just like new to him or whatever, and it was just like and Saw X is they brought in the editor of like all of the movies, and then like I believe he was the director of 4, 5,
Kevin
6.
Grutet, I think.
Grutter, yeah, Grutter or something.
Kevin
yeah,
directed.
I think that's how you pronounce it. But yeah, he did direct that one.
He directed 6 and 6, 7, and then 10.
Yeah, 6,
7 I
okay.
hated, but I kind of love 6.
6 is great.
I enjoyed.
I love 6.
6 is my second favorite behind Saw.
Dude, no way. He's right there.
I love this. I love the framing of that.
Dude, this is making me want to go play Final Fantasy.
That is scary, dude. That's like, I'm not trying to act like a wuss or anything, but I'm just kind of putting myself in this situation, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like if Foxy was there, I would be legit terrified.
I
if
wouldn't
Foxy
have even
was
made
anywhere, I'd be terrified.
I would not have been clever enough to survive the mask thing. I would not have thought I'm gonna unscrew this. I would have just yelled.
Yeah, but I was just gonna say, like when Aunt Jane said "suit yourself," I'm like, girl, you gotta understand that Abby does not like you. So, like, she hates you.
Yeah.
I love that.
Look who just came to play.
Okay, they teased that
it's
a lot.
Golden Freddy.
Yeah. Okay, they teased that a lot in the trailers, but honestly, they didn't really have a whole lot that was like really.
Dude, I'm so glad that Golden Freddy came in.
Like, yeah, they didn't have like a whole lot of use for him though.
He was so big in the marketing, but I don't really think he was needed. I think it could have just been regular Freddy.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, but it's like again, this is a. But as we've stated before, this is for the fans.
I want to see an extended cut of this movie of him ordering a taxi to get here though. I want to see that.
Oh, with Corey.
Yeah, I want to see more. I wish I saw more Corey in this movie because he's so funny.
But they gave away his cameo in the trailer though.
Exactly. Well, I think it would have been awesome if if him and Matt Pat were surprised.
I love it. That's funny. Not cool. Why do I always get the weirdos? That actually might be my favorite line. That's actually my favorite line in the movie. Is why do I always get these weirdos? Like that's funny.
Yeah, that was who was that? Kai Cenat or no, not Kai Cenat. Fuck, who was that?
Corey Kenshin.
Corey Kenshin. That's what. Okay, yeah, Corey Kenshin. Yeah, Corey Kenshin. For some reason, I was thinking KSI, but he's British. That wouldn't make sense. Kai Cenat, Bert. Yeah, but it's like at the same time though, Kai Cenat wouldn't. That doesn't look like Kai Cenat, but whatever.
That's what. Yep.
Yep. My brain is not working.
To kill me. I'm guessing you knew that.
This is where the movie gets a little bit messy on my part. From what I remember, I want to know if it'll make it maybe be better. Because I will say I am enjoying the movie more this time around than the
good.
First
We're happy.
Yes.
That's right. Vanessa's right, though. The people that broke in are not innocent people. They were literally breaking into an abandoned place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, you screwed up, dude. You screwed up. Again. But then again, though, like, that's his character. Like, despite the fact that he even has PTSD, it's like he's gonna screw up. Like,
wasn't this like the first shot ever released for the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
it was.
And this was
also
one of the posters for.
Yeah, I was gonna say
it
was one of the posters, and also it was if I remember right, this was like the banner for Letterboxd for a long time.
Until it was like
yeah,
I think it was like with one of the animatronics. I think that is now the banner.
Let me check real quick.
Or is it just a shot with Josh Hutcherson?
Could be that. Let me just double check.
I mean, I wouldn't complain if it was just a shot of Josh Hutcherson. Like, I wouldn't complain.
Yeah, it is. It's Josh Hutcherson looking at the security cameras.
Oh wait, yeah. Why do I keep forgetting that? I look at that pretty much every day, dude. Like, I should know that by now.
I haven't. I really don't use Letterboxd. Like, I haven't charted the movie, I think, since I don't know. I don't even have it on my phone anymore. I have not used Letterboxd recently. Like, I still read reviews and go on there, but I don't like write my own reviews really anymore.
Yeah, I noticed that. I log pretty much everything I use on there. I watch on there because I use it for
so that way people know I watched it. Like,
yeah, I use it for my videos though, like my wrap up videos or whatever. Because if I like rewatch something, then I wait, why the fuck?
Yeah, I just use it to keep track of what I watched.
Fuck is spoilers?
I would do that, but most of the stuff I watch,
I was gonna say, you want to know
on Twitter or Instagram, or I make a video on it. So
yeah, what the?
I don't know what I'm gonna watch after I'm done with this, because I still need to finish up my 100 movies list, and then also finish up the movies that I have left for this year. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and knock one out for the 100 knock one out for tonight for the 100 movies list, and then watch another 2023 movie. I'm gonna watch for the one that I'm gonna watch for the 100 movies list is gonna be Stoker.
Stoker, okay. Is it
It's from the same guy that directed Old Boy, but it's also written by the guy from Prison Break, Wentworth Miller. And I heard it's a really, really strange movie. So
I think next year
after that one, I'm gonna watch. I think after that, for the 100 movies list, I'm gonna watch Porco Rosso.
That's a good movie.
And then I'll watch Unleashed, starring Jet Li.
That's who directed that one? Is that Louis?
Let me take a look. I had it.
Is that Louis Leterrier? Because I feel like it was. I could be wrong though.
Yes, it is by Louis Leterrier. It's written by Luc Besson. And then I'll do Say Anything. The Cameron Crowe rom-com.
Yeah, I've heard of that one. Yeah, you were telling me about that one for like the longest time. I remember that.
I've never seen it. Like, I'm shocked. And my mom is like shocked I've never seen it since I've seen so many movies.
Yeah.
Like it's that one that she's so shocked about that I have never seen. But
yeah,
Mike,
what?
I told you the last movie I'm watching for this marathon.
Oh, what was it? Mulholland Drive?
Fuck yeah, dude!
Sweet.
I wanted to kind of save that one for last, to be honest with you, after I watched Lost Highway.
It's a great one.
Which, by the way, Lost Highway is a fucking masterpiece. Like,
hell yeah!
Hell yeah! And for anyone that has not seen Lost Highway and is wanting to get into David Lynch, I want to say really quick, if you're wanting to get into David Lynch, start with something like Eraserhead or The Elephant Man. Those are like the perfect starters for David Lynch.
Yeah, or Blue Velvet, but
Blue Velvet's a good one too. The first one I watched was The Elephant Man, and then I went to his Doom, which was not his movie. But
it's not, movie.
But I still count it because I'm still counting it because it's David Lynch. But
yeah.
Then I went to Eraserhead, which the first time I didn't care for, second time I loved it. Eraserhead is also one of those films that requires 2 watches, because it's like you kind of see how they set up the film the second time you watch it, like. So there's that, and then I watched Blue Velvet, which I really liked. I don't love Blue Velvet, but I like it a lot. Or should I say, like Jim Carrey?
I like it a lot. Should rewatch that one though, man. It's a great one.
I do want to. And then I watched. I think it was Lost. I think after that I watched Lost Highway.
I love Lost Highway, bro.
Mulholland Drive might even be better, but we'll see. I mean, I need to watch Mulholland Drive, but I've heard it's better.
It's quick.
Oh. Hey, Freddy. You're creeping me out there, buddy.
I love
his. Hey, Freddy, you're creeping me out.
I love his little head movements.
Over exaggerated, and I love that.
Yeah.
It's expressive.
He's just smiling at you. It's like, dude, he's just like smiling at Mike, and it's like, like, I don't know why, but this might sound weird, but it looked like he was giving that Art the Clown smile.
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit.
Have you guys seen
I don't know why I'm comparing Art the Clown to Five Nights at Freddy's, but
yeah. Have you guys seen the clip of like behind the scenes where they have like a YouTuber
really quick
come
before
up?
we keep going, I'm gonna move really quick. My phone's out of battery.
So they had a YouTuber come up and go behind the scenes, and they had the Freddy costume, like the puppet, and he's just like making like super angry faces at this kid. He's like,
yeah.
He's like, have you seen that?
What?
Yeah, it's like.
I've not seen that. But...
Oh, dude, I have to.
Mike, you're gonna have to send that to me, dude.
Yeah, I'll have to pull that one up in a little bit here. Right now, I guess I can pull it up.
We'll probably do that after the stream is over, so we don't get copyright.
Yeah.
Oh God, dude.
Freddy.
Oh, no! Please don't.
Freddy. Puppet.
Come on, Mike, you can do it. Let's go. Yeah!
Yeah, I can totally pull up this video.
No,
damn it!
Really
I'm kidding.
You gotta stop doing that, bro.
I know, bro.
But that's just you. I mean, your name is Mike anyway, so I mean, like, thanks for revealing that after a year I've known you.
Oh shit, Daka visited that?
Oh, thank God, dude.
Oh,
yeah, he did. That's where I saw a lot of.
Yeah, same.
For it.
I saw.
I stopped watching Taco a long time. I stopped watching.
I watched his Five Nights at Freddy's movies. Like I watched him visit the set, and then I watched his review he did for the movie because I was like, well, he's been such a fan of Five Nights at Freddy's. I wonder what he thought of the movie. Of course, he loved it. Like,
yeah. Where the fuck is this damn video, dude?
But really quick, I know Mike has seen these, but I want to show Gavin and Toby what I got for Christmas, for movie wise.
Oh yeah.
So first off, I'll show this first because no, screw it. Show off some couple criterions. I got David Lynch's Eraserhead. Great movie.
Oh, yeah.
And I also got to, at the top of it, I got Blue Velvet. So it's like seriously, my grandparents are awesome, dude.
Hell yeah. Amazing.
I mean, bro, like
one of my favorite things I got is it's on my shelf, but it's the five movie Twilight box set on Steelbook.
Oh, the
my mom got that.
Dude, that set is rad. Also,
they're like the guilty.
Gavin, I think you might know this, but
I got those.
Lily, who was also in our group chat, also got that.
Hell yeah, bro.
Oppenheimer.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Steelbook, you know.
Awesome.
I did get the Five Nights at Freddy's for Christmas, so that's how much.
I pre-ordered my copy of Five Nights at
Freddy's, and then Mutant Mayhem.
Yeah,
I know that they said they were going to come out with a Steelbook. I know that they said that they were going to come out with a Steelbook for Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't know if it was overseas or what. But...
It's overseas.
Yeah, I can order it right now, you know. So
Oh, okay.
Let's go.
Gotcha.
So, but yeah, I also love the look of these criterions for Blue Velvet and Eraserhead. I love
They're
these
great.
criterions.
Yeah, they're great.
And I'm gonna rewatch them on these criterions here pretty soon because I do also. I think at one point with Frisky, I think at one point with our podcast, we're probably gonna do a little ranking of David Lynch's movies.
Get me on for that.
we're thinking about it because I still need to also watch Inland Empire and The Straight Story
and Mulholland Drive.
and Mulholland Drive. But I'm gonna watch that at the very end of the year. Springtrap.
Here he is.
It is Springtrap.
Okay, so I will say,
Hey, dude.
the Criterion for Eraserhead has some of the best like featurettes for a Criterion that I own. It's got like 5 of David Lynch's short films. It's great.
Oh God, ow, dude.
Yikes! I love how he has.
Okay, but here's the.
I love how Springtrap has a dad bod.
That's kind of funny. But here is my crown jewel of my Christmas gifts, and also one of my new crown jewels to my collection because it's a box set. It is the Fly collection from Scream Factory.
Nice.
That's
Seriously,
awesome.
dude. Like I said, dude, my grandparents are awesome, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I did ask for this, but I didn't honestly, when I asked for this, I did not think they would get this for me. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I love my grandparents, dude. They're so awesome.
I got a ton of shit from my parents, but my aunt and uncle were like the crown jewel of this shit, bro. They got me a ton of shit. They got me the first 2 of the Pro Raw trilogy that's out. So Murder on the Orient Express and Poirot. It's Murder on the Orient Express and then Death on the Nile. And then
you still got to get Haunting in Venice. But...
Yeah, I'm gonna get that one at some point. L.A. Confidential. This is probably my favorite thing that I got. It's Peacemaker. Fuck.
Hey.
Do you really
I
want
love
to? Do you really
Peacemaker.
want to taste it?
It's such a damn good show, bro.
This is definitely up there too. What I got.
Star Trek.
Oh, that's a sick box set, dude.
Here, let me.
That's just the first one.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at it.
Yeah.
She will love it.
Oh, that's cool.
I love. Yeah, that's a sick box set. I just wish that the first movie was better.
True.
I love Star Trek. Though. Star
Here's
Trek's
the
awesome.
movies in the
Got a
collection.
copy of.
So here's The Fly, The Return of the Fly, Curse of the Fly, The Fly remake, which I absolutely adore, and The Fly 2, which I heard was a piece of shit. Oh, dude, like this, I did not see coming that it was actually going to be Matthew Lillard.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
It's funny.
I mean,
on
I saw
Amazon,
it. I saw it coming.
I knew it was going to be
know.
like the purple guy, but I didn't think the purple guy would be Matthew Lillard.
Well, they kind of announced that he was going to be William Afton. So
Yeah.
yeah. But anyway,
I'm
for
watching
my
this
aunt
on
and
the.
uncle.
I'm watching this movie on the digital copy that it came with for the physical release, and on Amazon it says Yellow Rabbit instead of like Michael Afton or something like that. It just says Yellow Rabbit.
William Afton.
William Afton, yeah.
Yeah.
So
To be honest, I instantly knew that was him.
yeah.
When I
So
saw
my
him.
aunt and uncle, they also got me Malignant and Insidious. So two
Couple of
pretty-
good, some of the best James Wan movies.
Yeah, 2 really good movies.
Malignant might be one of my favorite horror movies of all time.
It's one of mine too, bro. It's such
It's
a damn good movie.
Fantastic.
And then also, this is one of my favorite movies ever, Predestination.
One of my favorite movies I've seen on the 100 movies list. Like I don't think it's perfect, but it is a great movie.
I don't think it's quite perfect, but honestly, it's like for a 90-minute little sci-fi thriller, it's fucking awesome. I love this movie, dude.
But despite the 90 minutes, I think it feels a little bit longer than 90 minutes to me. Like
I think it flies
on
by
the
really
first, I'm
fast.
just saying only on first watch though, because I have not seen that movie in a little while.
They also got me a copy of Fallout New Vegas for my PlayStation.
For PS3.
Yeah, on PS3. So that was awesome. I started playing it. That is a very strange game, I will say. Very, very weird.
Oh
Yeah,
no!
Christmas. Yeah, I got a lot of like 4K stuff too. It's in a box over there, but
Same here, man. I ended up getting, I think, like 3 or 4 4Ks.
yeah, I got like 5,
Jack Goes
6,
Productions.
7 maybe.
Like, this seems like a new face to my channel. How's it going, man? Thank you so
Hey.
much for
Love
being
Five
here.
Nights at Freddy's. What's
That's
up,
good.
man?
Same.
Torture Freddy.
What kind of name is
Torture
that? Do
Freddy.
you guys see the chat? I do see the
Torture
chat.
Freddy.
Yeah. We're just watching the movie here.
Great name. Great name.
Also, this is the little stack right here minus my 4Ks because I was testing them out downstairs, and then Five Nights at Freddy's, obviously. So Equalizer 3, fucking love this
Underrated
movie.
sequel.
Got that
I mean,
actually
I
on
don't-
4K to this Christmas. So.
Nice, man. And then
That's awesome.
Dial of Destiny.
Good movie, but a
Good
disappointment.
movie. Yeah, good movie. Last Voyage of the Demeter, or Last Voyage,
Awesome.
not Lost Voyage.
Love
What
it.
am I saying?
Absolutely
And also
love
with
it.
that,
Dude, Toby, that's why you my boy.
yeah,
That's why you my boy.
and also with that, the Bram Stoker's Dracula book.
Ooh,
You have
that's
to get
cool.
the first 5 chapters just before rewatching Demeter. Like,
Yeah. And then Weird, the Al Yankovic story. Fucking
a
love
true
that
masterpiece in biopics. It's deeper than anything.
I
you'll
love
ever
that
see.
movie. I didn't listen to much Al Yankovic before watching the movie, but I watched it when it came out because I was bored one day.
And just
I
by
liked
saying
it a lot.
that it's really
Yeah,
deep,
it's a great
guys,
movie.
I was obviously joking.
movie.
It's a freaking
masterpiece,
satire.
bro.
Like,
It's such a fucking good movie, though. Mid-90s. This movie fucking
awesome
rocks.
movie.
I love that movie.
not very rewatchable, but it's a great movie.
I mean, it's a short-ass movie, though, so I'd say it
Yeah.
kind of is, but it's only
I'm just saying, like, in regards to the
85 minutes.
subject matter, it's not very rewatchable. Like,
Yeah, I get that. I know, Luke, Daybreakers, I know you love this one, bro.
my boy Ethan Hawke, dude.
Our boy, Ethan Hawke.
Well, he's mainly my boy. Like,
No, that's mainly my boy.
fuck you, dude.
I'm kidding. Black Christmas, the original. Love this movie.
I'm gonna look for a copy on eBay. I didn't get that off of Amazon, but I will look for a copy on eBay.
It's a damn good movie, bro. Krampus, also a damn good movie.
Krampus is awesome, dude.
Yeah, great.
It's delicious,
movie.
honey.
Love it.
Well,
love it.
mine's a little dry. Well, mine's delicious. Mine's dry. You want to trade? Like, I just love that argument scene between David
Yes.
and Scott. That's funny.
Sick.
Top 10.
Awesome
I
freaking
need it.
movie. One of the best.
I
Gavin.
need it.
Luke,
Yo,
Gavin, Toby, I want to play a game.
Hello, Gavin. Hello, Toby.
You have
Hello,
60
Mike.
seconds.
Hello,
I want to play a game.
I want to play a game.
Hello, everyone. It's
Blue Beetle.
time to play a game. Awesome
I know.
movie.
Yeah, I know this is one of
I gotta
Luke's
grab
favorites
something real
of the year.
I love Blue Beetle.
Mutant Mayhem.
Cowabunga, dude.
And then, of course, Five Nights at Freddy's. And then the 4Ks I ended up getting Oppenheimer, Gran Turismo, and The Creator. So me and Luke watched The Creator. Yeah, me and Luke watched The Creator. Great movie. Fucking adore that movie.
Gavin, were you gonna show something?
Yeah, so my cinema, they went all out for Saw 10. So first thing they got I got this Billy the Puppet plush here.
Oh,
dude.
that is so cool.
And then they had a
Alright.
collectible popcorn bucket with Billy on it in the front. And then they
Yeah,
had
I saw
all
that in the
around.
background of your videos. Yeah.
Yeah,
I saw
and
that one in the
the
background
logo
of
of the
your
film.
videos.
Got its juice.
My favorite part of this thing is when it just that's how it lights
Can't
up
have
too.
both.
If I can kind
That
of
is
cover it in
such
a
a
way.
sick little.
Okay, that
Fuck
works,
it, dude.
dude.
That is
But
sick.
I love this thing. But I put I put Billy in the popcorn bucket and I have him up
Oh,
by
that's
my
so
infinity
cool, dude.
gauntlet and my Chucky thing, and then I'll have it when I had that background, I was not I always had it going, but it was probably one of my favorite things I bought from the cinema for sure.
Oh, dude, that's
I think the only thing I've bought in terms of merchandise wise at the theater is I think it was my Across the Spider-Verse popcorn tin, I believe. I think I got that one when I went to go see Fast X because they had that out before Across the Spider-Verse. So
I never really get theater merch, because my theater doesn't really do that kind of thing. I've gotten a couple posters from my theater, which is obviously Smile and right behind me, right here.
yeah.
I think
Oh yeah.
I've gotten a few from my cinema. I got a Wonka. I got a Wonka poster. I got Terrifier 3, and then I got when I went and saw Mission Impossible early, I got a poster for that too. So, but I think that's
Did you get
one
one for-
when going to.
Gavin, didn't you get one for Scream 6?
Oh yeah, I did. I do have the Scream 6 one. That's right.
I remember
That's
because
right.
when you were on my live show that you did have one for Scream 6. I remember that.
I do. Yeah, it's right. It's right above my Terrifier 3 one. I don't know why I overlooked that one. And then I have a lot of a lot of posters I bought, or like when I went to Universal in the summer, I got the Stranger Things Universal Studios one, and then I got 2 original Universal Studios ones as well.
Neat.
Yeah,
That's
and
cool.
from other theaters, I've gotten I got Candyman, the newest one. Obviously, it's why would
I love the newest one. I thought it was good. And apart from the last 15 minutes, I thought those were a little weird, but I liked the movie a lot.
I just thought they rushed the antagonist a little bit, but you know.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
that's like my least favorite part of the movie. But apart from that,
I also got Malignant. I got Godzilla vs. Kong. Got Jackass Forever. I also did get The Night House. So I got those ones.
Nice.
And obviously, like I said, I got Smile and Five Nights at Freddy's. But I also ordered posters for Renfield. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it is right below my Five Nights at Freddy's poster.
Oh yeah.
And then I also got it's underneath my Night House poster, which is on my door, which is The Last Voyage of the Demeter. So oh, wait a second. Hold on 1 second. Wait.
I love that scene, dude. Let's fucking go!
Oh, yeah, baby!
The fact that they got the Living Tombstones theme for the end credits is so amazing of them to do.
My theater when they hear that.
I went crazy. And also funny story. Funny story. When I went and saw this, I had to get there really early so that way I could still get my seat. Stuck here too, so just kidding and don't lock us away. We're not like what you're thinking. We're born of the souls of us.
I fucking love this. What a banger. Oh, wait, there's a post-credit scene. I forgot about that.
That's right, there's a post-credit scene. Really, only good. And it's Corey. Not today, sorry. You guys want to know a funny story? I actually, so like I said, I had to get there really early so I could still get to my seat. So I think I arrived there like about a half an hour early. And the lines were still packed. We're quite surprised we get to see when and
that's the only post-credit scene, right?
Yeah, that's the only post-credit scene because I actually did stay until the very end, which I never usually do. But I was gonna say, those doors. So I actually walked in like just as the credits were still rolling. Like, was actually the time I walked in because it was still showing the movie. But I'm not complaining though because this movie is freaking rad. Like,
yeah.
You know what?
All right, so
this one actually got a little bit better for me on a rewatch. Like,
I was just about to ask that. How's everybody thinking after the rewatch?
Yeah, this one got better for me.
I'd say it's still like a 3.5 out of 5, but like I think it actually is still like really solid. Might go up the list a little bit.
This one's definitely gonna go up the list for me. Mike, I'll just tell you this right now. I think I am gonna move this one up on my list for sure. After rewatching it, I think it's gonna go a spot below The Creator for me.
Hell yeah, bro.
Because I mean, it's not quite. I mean, if I'm logically speaking, though, The Creator is like a lot better than this movie. But it's like this is enjoyment wise, like because if people are gonna be saying you're too generous on this kind of movie, shut the fuck up. Just saying. I love this movie. Okay. Shut up.
I kind of hate the like too generous line because it's all objectivity at the end of the day.
It's
like I'll incorporate objectivity and objectivity and personal enjoyment, but like overall, everybody they can say what they want, but at the end of the day, everybody's grading on personal enjoyment at the end of the day. I feel like yes, there's objectivity, and especially in how I grade films, but most of it, like probably 90% of it, is always going to be personal enjoyment for sure.
Exactly. And then somebody in our group chat tells us when the first reviews of this film come out, say, despite the bad reviews, even if it sucks, we need to look at it objectively. And I'm like, shut the fuck up, man. We all know who that is, but I'm not going to point him out because we talk about him a little bit too much. Like, we give him too much shit. But, especially for migration. What?
I will say on the rewatch, it went like I'd still probably stick with like a 6, maybe 6.5. It went up a little bit for me, personal enjoyment wise. Like I still think it's a good time, but I still think the third act is a little bit messy. And I wish we still got to see more of the animatronics being scary. And
But I think,
maybe
but
do
then
more.
again, though, I think this film was also trying to appeal a little bit more to the real fans of the games.
Absolutely,
Like,
100%.
so it's like, so I kind of get why they went the route of also showing like the friendly side of the animatronics. So
I get it, but
I kind of get why they did that, and it's not, it doesn't bother me because it's like sometimes like whenever if they do it right, it kind of warms my heart a little bit. So like I'm not saying that just to be generous for the sake of being generous. Like that's actually just how it makes me feel, you know?
When I liked it a little bit more this time, but I'm still kind of in the same vein that I was when I first watched the movie. But I did have a good time on the rewatch, so I'm probably going to rewatch it a few more times, at least before the second.
I think
comes out for sure I'll rewatch it.
I think honestly, watching this film with friends actually helps enhance the experience a little bit better.
Yeah, I agree.
I saw this film with a full theater, and then getting to rewatch it with you guys actually did help this film a little bit more for me. Like,
I will say,
I mean,
the most two recent times I've seen it, I've watched it with friends. So, sorry, I interrupted you, but yeah, the most recent time I watched it with friends. So you guys this time, and then the last time, when it was like still brand new, I think it was like a week old or something like that. I had my friend over. He spent the night, and we just like stayed up until like 3 a.m. watching this shit, and it's like that was a good ass time, dude.
But then also getting to like watch it like with your best buds, like it's like you had like a much better time because like
with a ton of friends, with a ton of friends, I
Or even
I definitely had a better time watching this movie. I definitely had a better time watching this movie with you guys than I did watching it by myself. Like that's definitely for sure. Because I watched it first on Peacock, like, and I was just on my couch watching this movie. I still, even though I still kind of feel
that's kind of interesting.
About
We're kind of 50-50 on how we first watched this movie. Toby and I saw this in theaters, and then Gavin and Mike were the ones that watched it at home. I was one of those guys that I was like, I'm like, no matter what, even if it's still gonna just drop on Peacock, I'm still gonna go support the film.
My excuse is I saw it on Peacock, and I was gonna wait until my friend and I were gonna go see it the Saturday after it came out, and I was like, it's dropping early on Peacock. I gotta start watching this shit. So I ended up watching it, and then I was gonna go see it a second time in the theater, but then plans changed, so I didn't end up going to see it in the theater. But I did still see it twice, like within like the first week or two of it being released. So yeah,
and I still
my
original shocked by the fact that Mike still knows that he's still shocked at the fact that this was only my second time watching the movie.
Yeah, I'm still surprised, dude. How have you only seen it twice?
Yeah, this is my fourth time, so I mean,
but
even more than
I've seen Mario. But dude, you also got to cut me some slack though, man, because I'm a busy kid. So
that is true.
For one, and also the fact that like there's other films that I preferred to see twice beforehand, or even 3 times, like I did with Mario Brothers and Ninja Turtles. Like I saw those both 3 times, and like honestly,
I'm gonna watch some of these bonus features real fast. Hold up.
I did, and let me see. I did see. I saw Gran Turismo twice in the theater.
It's a good ass movie to see it twice.
The
only movie I've seen technically 2 times in the theater is Thanksgiving, but regardless, I only saw the first 20 minutes because my theater just cut the power like 20 minutes in because no one else bought a ticket. But technically I snuck into it, so technically no one bought a ticket, so that's my bad. But it was because
it's not your bad because you're actually sneaking into a good movie.
Like, yeah, I mean, Napoleon.
Yeah, it's a movie. But I was gonna say, let's see. Like I said, I also saw Blue Beetle twice. I saw
Ninja Turtles 3 times, right?
I know. I pointed that out already.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Nah, man, you're fine. I did see Guardians 3 twice.
Yeah, I saw it once in 3D and then once regularly.
I just saw it once regularly.
But I kind of feel like because they're the bigger screens, I feel like the first two screens in my theater feel like the IMAX screens because they're like the bigger screens in my theater, and also the bigger auditoriums. So 3, 4, and 5 screens in my theater are just standard ones.
Yeah, see, the Cinemark that I go to, they say that they like support the Cinemark XD or whatever, and I think I might have seen.
Oh, speaking of which, that
up?
was actually the theater I was actually gonna plan to go to see Godzilla -1 if they still play it this weekend.
Sweet,
because the theater, like I said, the theater that I went to see Dumb Money and The Covenant, they're only playing at like nighttime showings, and I'm not gonna have enough time for that.
Right, yeah, but so there's a couple of them that are kind of like XD where they have like no bars on top, and then some that do. It might also just depend on how the film's shot because like some digital movies have the bars and some don't. But
are you freaking serious right now, Roku? Freaking showing an advertisement for fucking Night Swim.
They're really shoving that movie out, aren't they? They're just like trying to push it, but
I'm still gonna be seeing it though. But I'm just gonna tell you this right now. I got some certificates for my movie theater for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
I'm giving my certificates. I'm using a certificate for that movie. I'm not paying my own money to watch it.
I got a certificate too, like a gift card for it, but I'm not gonna waste my time with it. Unless like
I was invited to see them.
You never know. The best that film could do is surprise me.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, I'm seeing it too. I'm hoping it surprises me. I was invited to see that one early by Blumhouse. I can't make the screening, unfortunately. But I do.
But you would have been lucky though if you got to see it early though, man. I'm just saying, you would have been lucky.
I know. Five Nights at Freddy's as well. I was invited by Blumhouse for like they had like a bunch of like the animatronic like stuff set up and like a purple carpet, and I wish I could have gone.
Let me ask you this, Gavin. Did you get an invitation to see Megan early from Blumhouse?
Megan, no. The first one I got an invite to from Blumhouse was Five Nights at Freddy's, and then I got Night Swim. Because I don't know why Exorcist wasn't. No, I don't think I was invited to Exorcist, but I was invited
Exorcist
to
was Blumhouse, but I don't know why you were invited to that one.
It's I think it was one of those scenarios where they had like they didn't want like press or whatever because the movie was, I mean, it was like regarded by the main audience as shit. But like
it makes sense though. It makes sense why.
I had more confidence with Five Nights at Freddy's. And then
they definitely did.
It was kind of like
the reviews still did not come out very well. So
yeah, and it was kind of like how 65, like the first showings weren't until the Thursday before it came out, so it was the night before it came out, and they didn't have the what's the word, the it starts with an E, I think. I don't know. The embargo didn't lift until like the embargo didn't lift until Friday. So.
But I was gonna say, you want to know a movie that that I don't even know how to say this right now, but before we get out, because we got to get out of here in a little bit, but I was gonna say, Mike and I were talking about this when we were watching The Creator earlier today. The fact that I hate to point this guy out, but I kind of have to because it's kind of ridiculous to me. The fact that Jeremy Jahns gave Five Nights at Freddy's a dog shit rating and gives the T- to Believer, Expendables, and Meg to the Trench is kind of baffling to me.
I love his reviews.
He didn't have the guts to give the other three a dog shit rating, but he gives it to Five Nights at Freddy's, which is clearly a masterpiece compared to all three of those movies. Like, if I'm being real with you, it's a masterpiece like compared to all three of those, because like Meg to the Trench was boring as hell. You don't see any shark sequences until like the last 15 minutes, and they're all given away in the trailer, so they're not even all that fun to watch.
Yeah, I'm really
Gavin, I'm just gonna say right now, man, don't say I didn't warn you. Do not say I did not warn
I'm probably
you,
gonna
because
avoid
I
the
did
ones that
warn
you
you.
said are really bad because I tested it with Meg 2 and I tested it with Expendables, and you were right about both. So
But you did like Exorcist.
I did like Exorcist.
But at
so.
least, but like I said though, earlier, like when we were before we went live with Gavin, I'll cut the slack with him because it's like I understand like why he likes it. Like, it's understandable, but just with other people, I'm saying like with other people, it makes me question their taste in movies sometimes. You know.
What about me? I mean, I think the movie itself is fine.
You
but...
might no, not you.
Okay.
I'm saying with mostly other people besides you two. Like,
okay, I was gonna say I think the movie is like perfectly fine. It's just like a movie itself, but as an Exorcist sequel, that's where
I have morally looked at it as an Exorcist sequel because of the way that they marketed it. So
yeah, the thing is though is that I kind of just wish it wasn't an Exorcist sequel. That's why I'm so negative on it. But if it wasn't, I think it's like a perfectly fine movie. But
because like I wasn't like flat out hating it until the third act. Like the third act just ruined the movie for me. Like like it completely ruined it because I was. Let me be real with you. I was leaning at like a really low 2-star, high 1.5-star rating for most of the movie because I wasn't like flat out hating it. I was just like, okay, it's not good, but it's not the worst thing I've ever seen. Until the third act came into fruition, it made me hate the movie even more. Like,
for me,
it made me forget about how good that first. It made me forget about how like anything good that I remembered about it. So.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I think the downside for the whole Exorcist movie there, it was from the middle, or at least when they but brought back the mother from the first movie.
Yeah, that's
all went downhill.
That's what I really didn't like.
Yeah, after that, like the first part was cool, alright. I'm liking it. It's fine, and then came the mother thing, and then
it just went like it was just like for me, for most of it, it was like right about here. Like it's not like it wasn't good, but still like not like horrendous until the quote unquote exorcism shit came into play, and it was just like all the way down to my feet, basically. Like
I am really hoping that I get invited to Imaginary for an early screening.
Imaginary looks fine. Cool. It looks better than Night Swim.
I'm excited for that one.
That movie looks
it's definitely going to be better than Night Swim.
I'll just tell you this right now. Even though it's being helmed by a guy that is not like a great director, I can just tell you it looks better than Night Swim.
Yeah, I hope I am. There's probably a good chance because I was invited to their last two movies, being FNAF and Night Swim. So I'm hoping I get invited to Imaginary because that one would be awesome. Hoping I can go to that one.
Yeah.
But I had to turn down these two, so we'll see if they like me after this.
We'll see. But anyways, guys, that is gonna about do it. That is our watch along for Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah, so stay tuned on Thursday night for the watch along, the final watch along of 2023, which is gonna be for Gran Turismo. And there's gonna be more to come starting in 2024, and I cannot wait to share it with you all. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and also a lot of new movies are coming out, so it's gonna be fun. So yeah, boys, go ahead and plug your socials. Toby, we will start with you first. Where can we find you, my man?
So you can find me, there, Dark Movies. I movie reviews. I mean, all kinds of movie stuff, and I have a lot of other social media like Twitter or X, if you want to call it that.
It's Twitter, damn
it. It's Twitter. I have Instagram. I mean, I recently joined Threads because that came to Europe. So yeah.
Alrighty, it's always a pleasure having you on here, my dude. So thank you as always. Gavin, where can we find you, my man?
All right, so I have a YouTube channel, Gravy X Train. I do a lot talk about movies, but I also talk about video games and other like entertainment stuff. Basically, I cover anything. And then on Twitter, it's also the same thing, Gravy X Train. And then Instagram, I believe it's Gravy X Train on YT. And then same for Threads. So it's pretty much just search up Gravy X Train. You're probably going to find my stuff. But yeah.
Awesome. And Of course, this is like always. This will not be Gavin's last time on the channel. He's going to be here quite a bit, and same thing with obviously.
Oh,
Toby.
absolutely.
So, since you guys are some of my my best buds in this medium, and obviously Mike is like the biggest constant on my channel now. So,
hell
so it's
yeah!
like he's always going to be here for most of the time. So
thanks, brother.
Also to play into that, Mike will also be back on Friday with me and my buddy AJ for the top 10 best and worst movies of 2023. So get ready to see us probably get into some arguments, but for most of it, it is just going to be a deconstruction of our top 10 best and worst films with definitely some disagreements and hot takes. But
gotta pump up my fists, getting ready for arguments. But we still got 3 days.
We're not gonna really have. I'm just gonna say we're not. If we get too heated, we'll just try to calm it down. Like, because if you have to say, my channel, my rules. So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what you gotta
so
say.
No slander for the Flash.
Like that's what I'm trying to say. Like if people are gonna get too carried away on your shit, just say my channel, my rules. Like, so
no slander for the Flash or Renfield.
Yes, that's me and Mike.
Especially Renfield,
because now since he's a constant on the channel, it's like he's kind of just running it with me now. So it's like, wait, hold on a second. What did Toby say?
I said especially Renfield.
It's
a goddamn good movie.
That's not the opening day. I love Renfield.
About it with me. I'm just gonna do what Renfield did to that guy on the railing of the apartment.
Ooh.
Nah, I'm gonna
give him a stomp.
So awesome.
Pick his ass like freaking Ben Schwartz. Jeez.
No, I'm talking about like when he jumped off like the 3rd story of it and he split the guy in half.
No, I'm just gonna pull.
That was crazy.
I'm gonna pull what Renfield did on Ben Schwartz.
Oh, the Mortal Kombat kill, basically.
yeah, that shit.
The X-ray kill, I love that.
Legit.
Speaking of which, though, Mike, my man, plug him, bro. Where can we find you? What do you got coming up, man?
All right.
Oh shit! Wrong button.
That
happens sometimes. Just saying, wrong button.
Y'all can find me on YouTube, Mike's Reviews and Analysis. Letterboxd. Why did I fucking start with this? I swear it's every time. Anyway, y'all can find me on Letterboxd at Mike's Reviews and Analysis. You can find me at Twitter, Instagram, music board, serialized, TikTok. If you really want to see my shitty ass TikToks, you can. What else? Threads. I have Threads. That's about it. Yeah. And also in terms of upcoming stuff, you can expect to see my best and worst of the year shit. And then hopefully tomorrow, I want to say I'm going to try and do a stream playing the Blair Witch game, like I said I was going to do. So yeah, that should be fun. So yeah,
awesome,
that's about
dude.
it. Yeah.
But also, you got to remember, we still got to do that Evil Dead Rise watch along, so that way we can finish off that franchise.
Yeah, that is true. All right, Toby, what were you gonna say, man?
Nothing.
Okay.
Oh,
gotcha. Yeah.
But
gotcha.
But yeah, guys, that's gonna about do it. So thank you everybody so much for watching this video. Go check out all these guys, their channels. Go follow them on all their socials because they're awesome guys, like they always are. I'm always glad to have them here. And hell, why not subscribe to my channel as well? Hit that big red subscribe button, because if you haven't, you're missing my videos, and you really shouldn't be, because if you love talking movies, physical media, watching movies with us, or even anything else like that, check me out.
Do it.
Do it. But also, all of us would like to know down below in the comments section, what did you guys think of Five Nights at Freddy's? Do you guys love the movie? Do you hate it?
And what's your favorite of the games if you've played them?
And who's your favorite animatronic? Let us know down in the comments below. Do you guys agree with us? Do you guys think we're full of shit?
Let's go around the table. Favorite game and favorite animatronic. Luke?
Favorite game, Five Nights at Freddy's 3, and favorite animatronic, Freddy.
Gavin.
All right, I'm gonna go. Favorite game, Help Wanted, the first one, and then favorite animatronic, Chica.
Toby, my man.
I would say either the first one or Security Breach. Yes, the open world. I do actually
That's
really
fine.
like.
That's fine. That's totally fine.
Favorite animatronic. Fuck. Foxy.
Foxy.
Hell yeah, brother. Favorite game. I'm gonna go with Gavin's pick. I'm gonna go Help Wanted. Even though it's kind of a cheat because it's literally all first 5 of the games or whatever, but you know,
Pretty
whatever.
much, yeah.
Yeah. And
Right.
then favorite animatronic, I'm gonna go with the marionette because why not?
Ooh,
Okay.
interesting.
Yeah.
The good thing all 4 of us had different ones, so.
Yeah, I was gonna
Just
say
gonna say.
Foxy. I was gonna say Foxy, but yeah, Toby got that one.
But
My boy.
Toby stole it from you.
Yeah, my boy's got that one.
So, yeah, guys. So, once again, thank you all so much for watching. Again, check out these guys. Subscribe to me as well. Tap on that thumbs up. And also click on that bell because otherwise, how will you guys see the videos constantly? So, and once again, leave a comment down below what you guys thought of the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Do you guys love it? Do you hate it? Or do you think we're full of shit? Do you think we're right? Tyler's full of shit, just saying. I had to pull the joke. I'm sorry. But anyways, so if you guys love videos like this, make sure to subscribe to all of us, and we will catch you guys in the next one. We'll see you Thursday. Peace.
Peace.